Loved ones, you will feel the presence of angels around you in the next 15 minutes. It will feel like the air around you changes, and a divine peace will wrap around you like a heat blanket. You will feel a soothing presence that will fill your heart, and your spirit will feel lighter and more at ease. Such an experience doesn't always happen by mistake or because of a threat. The one who saved you is right here with me, and am bringing my army of angels with me. Divine visiting has begun for you. Your time of war and waiting has come to an end earlier than you thought. Know what I'm going to do. You've been on a wonderful journey. I want to walk you through the hard parts, the pain, the tears, and the amazing wins that are still to come. The gospel isn't always just a promise. It's also an insight from the Lord that changes how you live. This message is for you right now. This sentence is what I'm saying right now in your heart. It's a message of desire for the only person who has been praying, wishing, and hoping for a solution. This is dedicated to you, the individual who has persevered through it all. Please, I implore you, do not dismiss this message by claiming that you have read it or reached the end. There is no one else who will receive this gift. It is only for you. People who don't pay attention will feel the regret of turning away the most. Your timing is perfect for what I'm about to do in your life. Pay close attention, because I, Jesus, am right here to save you, heal you, fix you, and start you over. You've been through a season of constant fights. I understand your problems, your fears, and the pain you've asked for. Lord, how many more times did you feel like you were hanging on by a thread? You did not break, though. You stayed strong in your faith even though things were getting rough for you, like a tree in a storm. I've seen every tear and heard every prayer. As you felt alone, I was there for you. Now I'm here to take you and save you from this time of trouble. The problems you had weren't meant to beat you. They were meant to make you stronger and clean your heart of fire old in a fire. Everything you've been through, every tear, has made you into the person I've always wanted you to be. You'll survive the next chapter of your life thanks to your faith and endurance, even if you can't see it. The weather and pain weren't penalties. They were lessons that prepared you for the full life I promised you. As the minutes pass, the burden of your problems will begin to lessen. The bands of worry, uncertainty, sickness, and hopelessness that have been holding you back are finally breaking. My angels are busy moving into your company. There might be a light breeze, a sense of peace, or warmth for your heart. These are signs and symptoms that I'm here. Forget about them no longer. This isn't always in your head. That's me getting closer to help you get better. When I look at you, I see someone who has been loyal even when things were tough. You put your trust in my promises and my love, and you never gave up. People have been aware of your beliefs for a while now. Thanks for sticking with it. I'm opening the doors of heaven to bring you benefits that aren't just spiritual but real as well. They will get in touch with every part of your life, from your relationships to your exercise budget. But be careful, the enemy will try to plant doubt in your heart. If you listen to him, he will tell you lies that you don't deserve my love, kindness, or benefits. Stop listening to him. Join me in my truth. The advantages I'm bestowing upon you are yours to keep. I'm right now, because I'm with you, and I'm bringing you a time of healing, success, and a lot of goodness. It's coming slowly, and I love it. Punish those who are mean in my name, because I have already said that you are worth it. Nothing at all, can ever take away my love for you because you are my beloved child. Nothing, not your past mistakes, fears, problems, or weak points, can ever take away my love for you. No matter what, my love for you will never change. When I enter your ways of life, I don't just go to, I stay. I'm coming to live in your heart and fill your home with my presence. My guardian angels bring me peace, joy, healing, and food from heaven. Those gifts won't last a short time. They'll last forever, and they are meant for you. Give these gifts a chance to come into your heart. Let go of the weight you've been carrying around with you, like the pain, anger, resentment, and refusal to forgive. Let me remove your heavy burdens and replace them with an unfathomable peace. I will fix your soul and make you feel better, freer and cozier. Some of you may feel like you don't deserve to be here. You may look at your life and only see mistakes and disasters and wonder, why would Jesus come to someone like me? Let me answer you, my sweetheart, because I like you so much. I love you regardless of what you've done or not done. It's pure and never-ending. It doesn't depend on what you've done or not done. I gave my life for you so that you could stay and not just survive, but grow. You are not a hopeless situation. You are my beloved, and I am here to revive your heart and infuse new life into your soul. This therapy isn't just about getting better physically or emotionally. It's a rebirth of your whole being. I'm giving you peace of mind, energy in your body, and happiness in your heart. This message is intended for individuals who have grown weary of their religious institution and have repeatedly sought guidance without receiving the desired results. Guidance without receiving the desired results. Now listen up. I haven't forgotten about you. The time is look, and my plans for you are real. Take a look at me. The wait is over. What you've been looking for is on its way. The big steps forward you've been waiting for are useful. Don't give up. Something amazing is about to happen. Pay close attention as the Holy Spirit moves inside you. He might reveal desires you've neglected, relationships in need of repair, or religious actions you wish to pursue. These are not picks. These are holy directions. If you follow them, you'll see my hand at work in ways you could never have dreamed. Now listen to this truth. The time of strife is over. This is not limited to this world alone. The time of trials and challenges is coming to an end. There will be joy, peace, and plenty in the new chapter that is about to start. I, your Savior, am here to revive your heart. Your body, mind, and soul will all be affected by this revival. Knowing I'll be with you throughout this new season gives you confidence. If you want to stay close to me, loved one, don't let the world's worries pull you away from me. Spend time with me in prayer and worship through my word. Spend time with people who will support and encourage your faith. You must give this second your full attention because it is holy. Your presence here is not by chance, and this message aims to transform your heart beyond mere words. Within the next few moments, you may start to feel a change, a deep, simple presence that wants to fill your space. Know that I, Jesus Christ, am with you right now and will be a part of your life again in ways you can't even imagine yet. Take my love, get my peace, receive my peace. Now is the time to renew. These days, I want you to understand something critical. I'm not coming by myself. Me and a powerful army of angels are coming into your life and home to give you the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Even though you thought your faith was weakening, you carried more than you knew. I see the weight of your hardships, solitary struggles, and nights of tears. Your heart has been heavy, but I want you to know that I've seen it all. I have witnessed every tear, every whispered prayer, and every pain you endured. Now I'm here to tell you that your waiting time is over. Right now I'm here to make everything new for you. My child agrees with me. Your future will be better than you think. You are no longer living in a constant state of worry. Instead, you are entering a time of rewards, pleasure, and choice. Enjoy your time, okay? You can be sure that I will always be with you. I want us to make a wish together before we stop right now. I'm going to show you how to talk to the dad when the pain, and betrayal are too much to bear and you feel like you can't go on. It's not about fancy words or perfect speech when you pray. It's about your heart. Just come to Him as you are. Tell them about your pain, your confusion, your fears, your anger, and your need. He hears, knows, and cares. So let's pray together now. Believe that the Father hears you. Keep your heart open. I want you to understand something critical these days. I'm not coming by myself. Along with a strong army of angels, I'm coming into your life and home to bring you the big step forward you've been waiting for. You carried more than you knew, even though you felt your faith slipping. There are many pains you've been through that you may not want other people to see. I see the nights when you cry by yourself. Even though your heart hath been heavy, I want you to know that I've seen every tear, every prayer you've whispered in the dark, and every pain you've carried. I know everything, and now I'm here to tell you that the time of waiting is over. I'm here to make everything new in your life. Trust me, my child, because your future is brighter than you think. The times of longing and worry are over, and now you're moving into a time of benefits, joy, and favor. Rejoice, beloved, for I'm with you now and forevermore. I want us to hope together before we give up right now. I'm going to show you how to talk to the Dad when the pain and betrayal are too much to bear. Prayer isn't always about fancy words or perfect speech when you feel like you can't go on. It's about your heart. Come to Him as you are. Send your pain and confusion. We want to pray together because He hears, understands, and cares about our questions, anger, and needs. Allow your heart to be open and believe that the Father hears you. Father, I come to you today in humility, asking that you provide for me in every part of my life. I feel confident because you promised to meet all my needs with your wealth and fame. In places where there has been a lack, you can bring abundance. In places where worry has taken root, you can replace it with unwavering faith. In places where confusion has clouded my thoughts, I know you'll bring clarity. You are my shepherd, and I will no longer need one. I put all my trust in your care, knowing you will never fail me. Lord, thank you for the help you've sent from heaven into my life. Angels may not be visible to my eyes, but I can feel their presence around me, protecting, comforting, and guiding me. I am grateful for their role in carrying out your will in my life, and I embrace their advice wholeheartedly. I know that you sent them to help me, Jesus, and I accept them with thanks. Thank you for walking with me the whole way. You understand my pain because you were cheated by your loved ones, left when you needed help, and even killed by those you rescued. Love. You picked to forgive. You chose to show me your life so that I could live. You made the decision to share your life with me, allowing me to love. Please guide me in following your example, me when it hurts, and believe me even when I don't fully understand. Please know that your love guides me, and that I try to follow your lead. Holy Spirit, please fill me with your presence right now. Fill my mind, heart, and spirit with your peace, power, and energy. Whenever there is darkness, bring your light. Whenever doubt has come in, replace it with firm faith. Whenever I feel down, fill me with desire. Lead me every step of the way and remind me that I am never alone. You are always with me, making me, calming me, and strengthening me. Father, my heart is full of thanks as I finish this prayer. We appreciate your unwavering loyalty, even when I have broken your trust. Thank you for your wonderful love that never ends. Thanks for your promises that are still true and won't change. You are bringing a new season into my life, one of joy, healing, and purpose. I praise you for that. I grab it with both hands. Lord, I believe you. For me, I believe in your plan for my life even though I can't see the whole picture. I trust your time, even when it seems slow, because I know that you are true and who you are for me. I give you everything, my fears, my dreams, and my future, because I believe that you can work everything together for my good and for your glory in Jesus' powerful call. Yes, Pricey loved it. If this speech moved you, please let us know. Please click the like button and let me know what you think in the comments section below. Your participation, however, it also inspires others to desire it and raises awareness about it. The apple wanted and shine a light on them. Your child, my phrase is life. It's not just an e-book, it's a home, a force, and a part of me. It's your guide in the dark, your senses when you. My word is not only for you to read, but also for you to live by. While the world is teeming with opinions, philosophies, and distractions attempting to draw you away from me, my word remains steadfast. It remains unchanged by tradition or time. It remains eternal, unwavering, and eternally. If you don't understand my words, you'll find yourself lost. Vant. You'll get lost if you don't know my term. The enemy lies. He twice embracing my phrase in your heart will prevent you from succumbing to temptation. If you put my phrase on your heart, you won't be easily as difficult, and when temptation comes, this fact will keep you safe. When hard times come, my promise, you should no longer rely solely on the opinions of others. And knowledge as proof. No longer just believe what other people say. Are you looking for me for yourself? Read my words every day and let them shape your thoughts. Update your thoughts and change your heart. You may get to know me better the more you hear my phrase. Only those who enjoy my words and think of my word serves as your steadfast foundation, safeguarding you from the deceit of the enemy, and yielding fruit in every season. The enemy, and yielding fruit in every season. My word is your strong base. As important as my words are, let them remain constant in your lives and serve as a beacon of light for you. My words are, let them be the same old in your lives and the light in your way. The person you trust the most. While you walk in my words, you will walk in Vic. What is the reason for continuing to seek things that may not satisfy you? Child, am enough for you. Why keep looking for things that can't please you? Why are you scared? When I hold your eye, comprehend your deepest desires, and I am fully equipped to provide you with genuine happiness. Everything. I see what you need. I understand what your heart desires, and I am more than capable of giving you true happiness. The sector tells you that knowing who you belong to is what will make you happy, not what you own. More money, more stuff, and more success will not make you happy. But I want you to know that peace is coming from me alone. Even if someone has everything, they might still be empty. But the person who has me has Ev. How much better would it be for me to take care of you if I also took care of them? Much better would it be for me to take care of you if I also took care of them thing they need. I feed the birds of the air, but they don't plant or harvest. Look at them. Take a look at the plants in the area. They don't work or spin, but I dress them in beauty. How much better will it be that I take care of you if I take care of them? My child, stop being scared. Your provider is Jehovah Jireh, and I will not leave you now. Be thankful is the key to being happy. When you thank me for what you have, it makes room for more. You find joy in every season, and I give you peace as you walk. Don't look at other people's lives and judge them. Do not use physical things to judge your worth and what you need. I'm your gem, and I have everything you want. Stay still and trust me. As you learn to relax in my abundance, you may find pleasure that can't be taken away, peace that can't be broken, and pleasure that the field can't offer. Say today, my child, God meets all my needs. I put you here at this time and for this reason, which you may not fully understand. You are a part of a cosmic store. I ask you to honor my word and fulfill my promises, so that I can serve as a beacon of hope for future generations. Keep my word and keep my promises so that I can be a light that future generations will see. The faith you walk in today isn't just for you, it's more of a gift. The prayers you say, the love you show, and the knowledge you never doubt the seriousness of your religion, or the strength of your loyalty. And taken seriously, or that your loyalty is very strong. Every step you take toward justice and every truthful word you speak builds a base for those who come after you. Look at the people who have died a long time ago. Religious people like Abraham, Moses, David, and Paul changed events by following the rules. Now I want you to do the same thing. Join me in my words. Show your kids, friends, and everyone else who comes along your path that I am the Lord, and that I will always be loyal to you. Let the way you live be a witness. Let your moves show how much I love you. The world may also change, but my reality will always be the same. Living in line with my ideas means that you leave behind a non-secular legacy that will never go away. People will stand up because of the hope you had. People will turn their hearts to me because you confirmed our love. Do good things until you get tired of them. Your legacy isn't money, fame, or things you've done on earth. It's the people you touch by serving my country. Walk through my reality, and your effect will last forever. Be kind, because God's reality lies in me. My mouth I continue to speak truthfully. Telling the truth at all. In the same way that it did in ancient times. My spirit is moving on thin edge. It's not like my word has changed. My words remain unchanged, and my predictions continue to come true. And will be able to understand my words. In telling my people to get ready to walk in my world. In the past, I spoke through my prophets to warn, guide, and show what was going to happen. But I still send my agents today. I give out dreams, goals, and insights. I support people who will speak my word with confidence, not afraid of the truth. Paintings are still where my spirit remains in paintings, and I will not allow my voice to remain silenced. The area is approaching its expected time. Indeed, the labor pains are getting worse. My people need to be careful. Many people will say they are speaking in my name, but they aren't really me. Don't be fooled by them. Look at every word that leads. Don't let them deceive you. You should be judged by my spirit. My true agents will always lead you back to me, to my words again, to what is right. I called you again, and out the times. Don't forget about what I'm going to say. I will open your eyes if you find me. Get close to me, and I'll tell you something. What prophecy isn't really about is the future. It's about calling my people back to holiness, reason, and me. My child, stay awake and don't get lazy now. My return is coming up faster than you think. You studied. Pay attention to what I say, do what I say, and stand with me in faith. I am, however, saying that I like to listen. Today, my child, God's promise still talks. Your fights, heartaches, and pressures to leave me are visible to me. Believe that you are not alone in this fight. I'm with you. I have given you the strength to win. Nothing is stronger than my strength running through you. Though the enemy whispers lies to you, telling you that sin will fulfill and fill your soul's needs, don't believe them. Things that look sweet will turn sour, and things that look good will end in disaster. Sin almost always promising aids to life, but sometimes it leads to death. But this occasion I've found a way to get away. If you need help resisting temptation, just call on me. My spirit in you is stronger than sin's power. When you're with me, you're strong, not weak. Do not give in to your flesh wants. Instead, walk by my spirit. Quickly turn around as you fall. Give up letting shame keep you from coming to me. My kindness is great, and my grace is enough. I do not judge you, I fix you. If you come to me, I can clean you, refresh you, and make you better. For the fights that lie ahead, you were made for more than this world's empty promises. Resist temptation, trust my word, and walk freely in the freedom I've given you. If you get the sword, victory is over. I understand that harboring grudges can be a burden at times, but I want to assure you today that I have forgiven you, and I invite you to reciprocate. My love is boundless, and no mistake you've made is too big for my kindness to conceal while you harbor anger or bitterness. Why kindness to hide while you hold on to anger or bitterness? It's bad for your heart to be. I know forgiving a wrongdoer is hard, but it's for you. But remember that forgiveness is for you, not them. As you let go of the hurt and choose to forgive, you make room for my healing and charm. Let the other side move through you and trust that I will make everything new. I know you feel like you don't have the power to forgive, but I'm here for you. You will be able to do things that seem impossible because of my power. There is no hold on you when you choose. I'm able to give you a lot of my kindness right now because I forgive you. Allow yourself to let go of the hurt, choose to forgive, and accept the freedom I offer. When you forgive, you bring peace into your life, and let my healing float through. If you are able to forgive and let yourself cross, please forgive and let yourself cross so I can find peace today, my child. What are you thinking? You know that being thankful is the key to heaven. U.S. expressing gratitude in advance demonstrates your support for the plan, even before the outcome is visible. Art full of thanksgiving is a heart ready to receive. Today I gave you a challenging. Have you thanked lovely I have helped you through hard times? Have you said nice things about me? I am doing everything for your good, even while you wait and while we are fighting. Do not let people complain. Scouse, let me borrow your happiness for a thankful heart. Bring me perks just as I increased the number of loaves and fish when my son expressed gratitude. I will similarly increase your benefits. Your benefits worried. You give my choice control over your life. Just like I made the loaves and fish bigger while my son thanked me, I will also make your benefits bigger. Don't wait until you see the next step to take while you cultivate a heart of thanksgiving. Give him, you will live in my wealth, and praise me as you give thanks, baby. I stay in the praise of my people. My presence will fill your life, and you will walk in my wealth as you raise your voice in thanksgiving. Thank you, Lord, for all the good things in my life. If you'd like to walk in and thank me today, my beloved, I have a task for you. Neither teachers nor missionaries are the only ones who can do it. It's a calling for all of my kids. I've known you to preach the TR. Many individuals are in the dark, unaware that they have the power to fulfill their dreams. Waited to find it. A lot of people don't claim that I lack the necessary qualifications or knowledge. Come true. I've picked you to be my messenger. Please do not say I am not qualified or that I do not know enough. You have everything you need if my spirit is inside you. Speaking out loud, loving deeply, and showing kindness can be the thing that brings someone to safety. Someone might in me because of how kind you are. Every loving act, every story told, and every prayer said has an effect that lasts forever. Anywhere I tell you to go, you're far. To too many or one person. Sharing my message as I tell you to will change people's lives. No longer could you always see the fruit right away. But know this, are you ready to serve as my support? Should you dare to take a step, I could potentially accompany you. Many people working. Are you going to pass? Are you going to talk? Are you willing to be my arms and legs? If you take a leap, I might be there with why pray loudly. The message of God has the power to transform lives. My dear child. People into my kingdom. Please say this out loud. God's message changes. I see the struggles you're facing, the raging storms, the obstacles in your path, and the moments when you feel exhausted and uncertain about your ability to continue. If you can keep going. But listen to me today. You're not alone, and you haven't lost a fickle. There will also be bad times, but they won't break you. Tough times may come and go, but they can't beat you because I'm with you, and the enemy tried to hurt you, but he'll use your good to fight back. Us trying to do to hurt you. Every problem and difficulty is always a sign of your demise. Sometimes it's a way for you to win. It's not that I named you to a life without battle. I just gave you the power to do everything. That's not all. Because my spirit lives in you. You are stronger than you think. If you feel weak, lean on me because my strength works best when you're weak. Don't be afraid of the people who are bigger than you, and don't let failures stop you. Every storm you go through is short, but my energy in you lasts forever. Hold on to urgent ahead. Keep believing in me. Your story isn't one of failure. It's one of success. One afternoon, I'll look back and see how I got you through it, how I turned your problems into stories, and how I found a way when there wasn't one. Your next step forward is on the way, and you're sure to win. Hold on tight to me, and you can push yourself higher than any plan. I get through tough problems with God's help. What I like now is everything that sounds like it came from me. Behind the mask of an angel of light, the enemy hides himself. It's important to be able to tell the difference between whispered lies and facts because they lead many people wrong. It's no longer just human understanding. It's my divine insight. The world is full of lies. There are false beliefs, opinions that mislead, and if you fail to utilize your intellect, you'll succumb to distractions that will distance you from me, take you far away from me. But if you stay close to Provide and ask for my advice, I can give you information that you don't know. Being wise comes from my heart. It's not about what seems right or feels right. It's not even about knowing the truth. My spirit will show you the way, warn you, and direct your steps. He will help you see things clearly when they aren't clear and give you peace when you need to make a decision. Don't let your thoughts guide you on your own. Do not listen to every voice that says it speaks for me. Refer to my whole sentence. Are you looking for me in prayer? Wait for me to confirm. I will not lead you astray. Instead, I will lead you to truth. I can show you the right course when you look for mine. I can protect you from harm when you listen to my words. My information will keep you safe, and my truth will keep you from falling. Stay close to me, and I'll show you how to do everything. My child, I always ask God to show me the way. Faith is more than just words. It's a way of life that you follow me. Don't really trust right now. Just walk in that idea. Not only think about it, but live out that trust. I have called you a religion that is alive, active, and effective, because faith without works is dead. Every day is a chance for you to put your faith into action. Whenever you love the unlovable, you show my heart. When you give to people in need, you mirror my kindness. When you forgive, you make my kindness stronger. Proven, when you stand up for truth, even when it's very hard, you make me look good. Don't wait for the right time to act. Every moment is a chance to live by faith. Serve in the way that you are able, and love no matter what. Be courageous and speak the truth. Don't worry if you can't see the whole picture yet, I'll show you the way. I give you power, protect you, and give it to you. I will keep you from falling while you step out in faith. I have the ability to create opportunities that others cannot. There doesn't seem to be a way, but I will make one. Accept what is true within me and let your life be a sworn statement of what faith can do. The sector doesn't need more words, it needs more movement. Allow your actions to carry more weight than your words. What will I do through you? Be my hands and feet. Shine my light in the dark. Love like I love. serve like I serve, and walk in religion. God makes my daily walk stronger. I am the Lord, the beginning and the end. I existed both before the beginning and at the end of time. After time is over, I will still rule. There is nothing in heaven or on earth that I can't control. I hold the whole world in my hands, including every country, city, and leader. I command them to ascend and descend. I am responsible for every storm, every season, and every moment. There is nothing going on that I don't know about or the power to change. Dear child, you no longer need to be afraid. Despite the uncertainty and chaos surrounding you, I remain in control, down, smashed, or shaken. Their plans can't stop what I want to do. Plans made by people can't defeat my cause. Think about me because I tell you what to do. What the arena says is impossible. I call it finished, and it's up to the enemy to damage it. I can flip for the right answer. My ways are better than your ways, and my thoughts are smarter than your thoughts. You might not always understand my plan, but you can always think about my heart. There's work going on behind the scenes that you can't see. I am moving, even though you can't feel it yet. I am responsible for everything, and I will keep my promises to Skid. Since I am the Lord your God, I rule always. Trust in me. My baby, a good God, rules over everything. I see the fights you're in, and the problems that want to break you, but know this. You are stronger than you think because I am with you. At this point, you don't walk or fight by yourself. My strength is inside you, and my bravery is your shield. It will be difficult for the enemy to shake you because I made you strong. There will be challenging times, but they won't break you. When you feel weak, I will help you get back up. Even though you feel scared, I want you to remember that I have not given you a spirit of fear but of energy, love, and a sound mind. My little one, stay strong. Don't run away. Be strong and brave, because I'm going ahead of you. No weapon aimed at you will work, and no storm will hit you. I am your safety, your strong tower, and your unbreakable base. Now is not the time to run away. Presently is the time to stand up. I told you to be bold, brave, and strong in your faith. Give yourself the courage you need by letting my spirit fill you. Remember to keep going, to believe, and to stand strong because I'm fighting for you. Type, God gives me unwavering courage. If you get this, my child, are you searching for information? Do you want to understand the secrets of life? Then come to me, because I am the source of all knowledge, the person who provides information, and the person who reveals facts. What you know on this world is temporary. It can't lead you to justice or give you permanent peace. But what you learn from me is natural, unshakable, and forever. For knowledge makes things clear, directs your steps, and keeps you safe from lies. Information doesn't always come from books or the knowledge of other people. Sometimes it comes from the Lord's care. As you look for me first, I can give you knowledge that goes beyond what humans can understand. People who ask for help get it. People who are looking for it get it. And people who agree with we get a revelation. Solomon became the best king of his time because I taught him how to be wise. I taught Daniel, and he was able to figure out secrets that no guy would want to know. I gave my messengers clarity, and they spoke my words with energy. It's possible for me to give it to you if you ask. Stop being reasonable in your own eyes and lean on me instead. Stop putting your trust in your personal information and put it in my spirit, who teaches everything. My knowledge is your guide. My knowledge is your light. If you walk in my truth, you will never trip. Kind God gives me infinite knowledge, my child. God has given you a heart that longs for justice and a fire that wants to see the world made right. This taste doesn't always come from chance, it comes from me. I am the God of justice. I protect the weak and speak up for those who can, defending the truth, fighting for the oppressed, and helping the broken puts you on the right track with my ideas. Don't let the world's model of justice deceive you. Justice isn't always based on anger, payback, or hate. It's usually based on love. I said you were mild, so don't curse the darkness anymore. Instead, you should shine so brightly that the darkness should run away. When you march, do it with love. When you talk, do it with truth and kindness. When you fight for what's right, do it with a heart that wants to heal, not break. Justice is the starting point for everything. You should no longer try to trade arenas with me before letting me trade you. As my sacrifice for you, I could do no better than take on these sector sins. Real justice isn't just about getting even, it's also about making things right so that everyone can be free. Setting prisoners free, fixing broken people, and building a world that looks like my country are all important parts of it. Be there for me, my baby. Love the outsider. Talk for those who aren't being heard and fight for those who are being mistreated. But do it all in my name with my heart and spirit. If you get this message, please be kind. God's judgment is love, my precious child. I want to tell you today that there is always hope. No matter where you are or what you've been through, I'm with you, and my plans for you are full of hope and a future even when life is hard. Although it's normal to feel stressed, remember that I make a way where there isn't. You're not alone, and no one has forgotten about you. I'm going with you, supporting you, and showing you the way every step of the way. This incident is just the start of your trip. The fine is still to come. Even when things are bad, remember that I am handling everything exactly the way you want me to. You have more power than you think, and I will be with you to the end. Hold on to your dream, my baby. You're closer to making progress than you think. Keep your faith in my time and my plans for you. No matter what you're going through, I'm stronger, and I will never leave you. If you feel hope building in your heart right now, type "wish fills my heart" right now and say that God is true to you. Your significant progress is imminent. My dear, I've always known you to be honest, regardless of your profession, be it business, leadership, or a job with actual power. The rest of the world may also give in, but you shouldn't. Others may also do anything to get power, money, and fame, but you should stand on what is right. Your moves must match the ones I make because you are my counselor. Do not give up on your goals in order to be successful. Don't let greed or being forced to lie get you down. Lying always ends badly, even if it looks like it will get you credit. But I can support honest people with my hand, a good leader, an honest business, and an honest business person. Those are the people I bless. You shouldn't use energy and force to help yourself. They are for helping other people. If I find you to be in charge, please use your power to do what's right, help those who are weak, and look out for those who need it. Don't take advantage of people for money. Act like you're running a business. In fairness, don't try to use politics to get something that doesn't help the public. Instead, lead with respect and understanding. The person who serves you is the best of you all. You will be questioned, and you may want to follow the arena's lead and make choices that make Guy happy but hurt my reputation. But remember that your honesty is more valuable than gold. A soul that is broken is a high price to pay for short-term success. Do the right thing even if it costs you. Talk about the truth even if it's not cool to do so. Be honest as a leader. Even if other people don't, I can give you money. I can stand up for you. I can set your steps and make your works come to life if you respect me in everything you do. Every day, God helps me be honest. Do not be afraid of what is coming back, my beloved child. I am the Alpha, and the Omega, the start and the end. Before the arena's rules, I chose the times and seasons, and nothing can go against my absolute will. The nations are angry, the earth is shaking, and darkness wants to cover the land, but my light will not be stopped. There are wars and reports of wars all around you, which means people have given up. Hearts are becoming less bloody, and lying is on the rise, but you, my chosen one, aren't to be shaken because I know you stand strong in your faith. The bell will sound, the sky will open up, and my Son will come back in all his glory. All people will bow down and say that Jesus Christ is Lord. The powers of this world will become the kingdom of your God. Do not get tired of doing what is right now. Watch out, because only the Father knows what time it is. Be strong, reliable, filled with my Spirit, and a light in the darkness, because I will always be with you, even until the end of the world. Get your heart ready, seek my presence, live completely and with hope, for my salvation is coming soon. I promise that my words will never be broken. People who make it to the end will be kept. If you're waiting for me to come back, my beloved child, I can see your tears and hear the wishes you can't even put into words. I understand the weight of your grief, the pain of your loss, and the void that seems to surround you, but listen to me today. You are not alone. I am the God who comforts the broken-hearted. I am close to you and your pain, closer than you even know. Lean on me when the arena feels too heavy, when the grief feels unbearable. I can be your strength when you feel weak. I will be your safe haven when you feel exposed. I can hold you when your heart is too broken to face it. I understand the pain of loss. I gave my youngest son for you. I saw him suffer so that you could one day experience eternal happiness. And just as death didn't have the last word on him, it doesn't have the last word on you. Your loved one isn't lost to me. I'm the God of eternity, and I've set up a place where there is no more pain, no more sadness, no more goodbyes. But right now, right in the middle of your grief, I'm working. I'm making beauty out of ashes, energy out of a weak spot, and hope from sadness. Grief isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of love, and the love you felt, the affection you shared, will never be lost. It lives on in me. Let my arms hold you, and my presence bring you peace. Take it one breath at a time and know that I'm with you. Your tears are important to me. Your heart is important to me. I can heal you, restore you, and fill you with my peace. You won't always be sad. Pleasure will come again. Until then, rest in my love. God comforts my broken heart, my beloved. In the stillness, I talk to you, I show you my heart. This world is loud and full of things that pull your thoughts in different directions, but I tell you to be still and know that I am God. Do not fill your mind with worry, doubt, or the things that aren't true. Instead, fill it with my reality. As you think about my promises, your faith will grow. As you think about my love, your heart will be at peace. Let my words sink deep into your spirit. When you wake up in the morning, think about how good I am. When you walk during the day, think about how faithful I am. When you go to sleep at night, relax in my presence. There is confusion in the world, but I make it easy to understand. There is stress in the arena, but I bring peace. There is worry in the arena, but I bring courage. Focus your thoughts on the things above, and you'll walk in my perfect peace. Come close to me, and I'll come close to you. Meditate on my words, and they will renew your thoughts. Let my fact fill your thoughts, and you'll walk in the knowledge that I'm right here, always ready to talk, always ready to lead, and always ready to give you my peace kind. I think about God's reality all the time. My dear child, don't be fooled into thinking that religion and technology are at odds with each other. I am the creator of everything, the one who made the heavens and the earth, the big galaxies, and the tiniest atom. Science is definitely my invention, the unraveling of the mysteries I've woven into the beginning. Every physics rule, medical breakthrough, and wonder of the universe is a glimpse of the infinite wisdom I have given humanity. Do not be afraid of understanding. All real knowledge comes from me. Science may explain the how, but I am the why. Science may show the order of the universe, but I am the one who spoke it into existence. Faith does not contradict cause, it completes it. As you marvel at technological advances, let your heart be filled with awe, for it was I who set the planets in motion and breathed life into everything that moves. But remember, my child, that knowledge without me leads to pleasure. Many people are looking for answers but refuse to see the answer. Many people want to understand but reject the truth. The best wisdom is to recognize me because I am the source of all life. Let your heart be open to me as you search for information. When science and faith walk hand in hand, you'll see the beauty of my creation and the depth of my purpose. Do not now let the sector separate what I've designed to be in harmony. Are you seeking me in everything? I can lead you to the truth. If you read this, type, God is the source of all knowledge, my child. But I'm telling you today that your future is safe with me. I knew the plans I had for you before you were born, plans to make you happy and give you a purpose. I will not lead you into darkness, but into light. I will not lead you into sadness, but into victory. Do not let the enemy fill your mind with fear. He wants you to believe that you are lost and that your future is uncertain. But I, the Lord your God, hold your future in my hands. Do not judge your future based on what you see today. Your present situation isn't your final destination. What I've planned for you is greater than anything you can imagine. I'm working right now to connect the right people, open the right doors, and make a way where there doesn't seem to be one. Trust me, because I wrote your story, every chapter, every part, and every twist and turn. I am in charge. You can't see the whole picture yet, but if you walk in faith, you'll step into the abundant. I have planned lifestyles for you. Don't let hopelessness take hold in your heart or let the past decide your fate. Your best days are still ahead of you. I am making everything new, turning ashes into beauty and your sadness into joy. Hold on to hope, because I am leading you to a great future. Kind, my future is in God. My destiny is in my child. Look around you. The arena is full of struggle, confusion, and brokenness. Sin is the root of everything. When people don't follow my rules, chaos happens. Where there is greed, there is oppression. Where there is deception, there is destruction. Where there is rebellion, there is pain, and sin taints everything it touches. This wasn't my plan at all. I made the world beautiful, harmonious, and peaceful. But sin got in and darkened people's hearts, leading them away from truth and away from me. When a kingdom rejects my word, it opens the door to destruction. People suffer when leaders rule with self-centered goals. When morals are broken, families and communities fall apart, and darkness spreads. But I haven't given up on my mission. My truth still stands, my light still shines, and my people are still called to be a voice in the darkness. You are the salt of the earth and the light of the world. Do not be silent or conform. Speak the truth even when it's unpopular. Stand for righteousness even when it feels like you're being judged. Revival is possible, but repentance should come first. Hearts must turn back to me for healing to happen. A broken world can be fixed, but it must submit to my will. Pray for your cities and countries and live as an example of my holiness. The enemy wants you to think that darkness has won, but my light can't be defeated. My truth will always win, my justice will always stand. Sin may have ruined the world, but my grace is greater, my strength is stronger, and I have the final say. God's light shines through all darkness, my baby. I see the storm you're walking through. I see the battles you fight, the burdens you carry, and the nights you cry when no one else does. But hear me today. I have not forgotten you. I have not left you. I am running in ways you can't see. The project in front of you is the end of your story. It's the practice on your step forward. I have collected every tear you've shed and every prayer you've whispered. What the enemy meant to hurt you has been wasted. Do not let discouragement take root in your heart. The blessing I have for you is on the way. The doors you thought were closed, I am about to open wider ones. The chances you thought you lost, I can bring them back in my perfect time. You may not be able to see it yet, but your miracle is already happening. I am calling you to walk by faith, not by sight. Trust me while you wait. This storm is testing your faith, but it's also strengthening it. You are growing, stretching, and becoming everything I made you to be. What seems like a delay isn't always a denial. It's just far from my divine alignment. I know you're tired, but I'm giving you new strength and lifting you up on wings like an eagle. Don't give up now. You are closer than you think. Keep it up. Keep believing. Keep keeping my old promises. When your big step forward comes, it will be even better than you thought. In the God of plenty, healing, and more than enough. Stay with me, my child. Your faith is unlocking blessings that no one can stop. My blessing is coming. If you get this, my beloved, I have called you to live in peace, walk in love, and look for unity among my people. Division is always from me. Strife, hatred, and battle don't show my heart. I am a God of peace, and I made you to be peacemakers. The enemy wants to divide, to pit brother against brother, state against country, and heart against heart. But I tell you today, stand against division. Don't let differences cause you to be apart from others. Don't let happiness put walls between you and others. Instead, try to understand, listen, and find love. Real unity isn't about everyone being equal. It's about coming together despite the differences. My power is found when my people walk in unity, when you forgive, when you show grace, when you choose peace. When you choose peace over anger, you reflect me. Be a vessel of reconciliation. Be a light in dark places. Let my love flow through you so that the world can see what real unity looks like. The world is watching. Will you be a bridge of peace or a source of division? Make a wise choice, my baby. Walking in love, walking in team spirit, and walking in my peace. If you read this, type, I am looking for peace through God, my beloved child. I found something special in you from the moment I formed you. I gave you specific gifts that come from my spirit, gifts that carry my energy, gifts that are meant to change lives. You weren't made to walk through life empty-handed. I gave you knowledge, skills, faith, healing, miracles, prophecy, tongues, and expertise. These aren't just talents. They're supernatural abilities given to you by my spirit to honor me and bless those around you. Do not doubt what I've found inside you. The enemy will try to tell you that you are not good enough, that you are not talented, and that you do not have anything to offer. But I tell you that I called you, I read you, and I anointed you for a reason. My spirit lives in you, giving you power to do things that are beyond your natural ability. You no longer need to be strong on your own, because my strength flows through you. You don't have to rely on your own knowledge because I give you divine information. You don't have to worry about the future because I'm guiding you with my spirit. Now is the time to use what I've given you. Don't let fear keep you from moving forward in your faith. Your gifts will open doors, your obedience will bring you progress, and your devotion will bring my energy into the lives of others. Ask, and I will bring out the things within you are looking for, and you will find more anointing. Believe, and you'll feel my spirit move through you in ways you never thought possible. Kind God gives me spiritual gifts, my loved child. I am the one who says end from the beginning of time. I have spoken, and my words will not go unheard. I reveal my plans to people who are looking for me in every generation. The mysteries of my country are not hidden from you because I pour out my spirit on people who are hungry for truth. I gave my prophets words to share visions and knowledge to understand the times. Just as I told Abraham, Moses, and my other servants in the past about my plans, I do the same thing now. My word is alive and sharper than any sword, cutting through the darkness and bringing light to those who walk in my ways. Do not be afraid of what's coming. The world will shake, countries will tremble, and many will fall into fear. But you, my child, are not called to fear. You're being asked to think about it. I've shown you that in the last days I can pour out my spirit on all flesh. Little kids will predict, young men will see visions, and old men will dream wishes. I'm waking my people up to the times and seasons, preparing my bride for my return. Stay in my word, listen for my voice, and figure out the spirits. Right now, not every voice that says it's from me is really me, but my sheep will recognize my voice, and I will lead you into all truth. The world may not understand my plans, but I have chosen to tell my children and people who are looking for me. Those who agree with me will find knowledge, and those who hold on to my promises will never be shaken. I am coming soon, so get ready, watch, and pray. My plans are coming together, and I can achieve my goal. I believe in God's beautiful plan. If you choose to follow my revelation and truth, my child, I made music, beauty, and creativity for your soul, so you should worship me in spirit and in truth. Every note played, song sung, and work of art that honors me is a gift. Do you not see the song? Art is more than a skill, it's a gift. When David played the harp, demons ran away, my people sang, jail walls fell down, and professional artists built a beautiful place for my presence to live. Music and art have power. Worship isn't just words, it's the sound of your heart lifted toward me, and the melody of your soul crying out in love. Whether you play an instrument, paint a picture, write poetry, or dance before me, when it's done in my call, it becomes holy in a world full of noise. Let your worship be a sound that rises above the noise. Let your art be a reflection of my truth. Let your creativity bring others to me. Don't hold back what I have found in you while you worship me through music and art. Chains break hearts that are healed, and my presence is known. Sing, create, and praise me with all that you have, because I enjoy your worship. Kind, I praise God through song, my child. I see your heart. Listen to me carefully. Great things don't always come easily. If you want to follow my path, you have to stay with me, be faithful, and keep going through every season. It's easy to be committed when everything is going well, but will you be trustworthy when the road is long? Will you keep going when the answers don't come quickly? Will you believe me even when you can't see the results? Real religion isn't proven by comfort but by persistence. Don't get tired. The enemy will try to discourage you, make you doubt your cause, and tempt you to give up, but I tell you to keep going. The praise and blessing are on the way. Every step of obedience, act of religion, and second of patience is pulling you closer to my promise. Walk the path. Stand on my word, and believe that I am running even when you can't see it. I am making you stronger, shaping you, and getting you ready for bigger things. If you can keep going, you will see each promise I have made over your life come true. Don't give up. Victory belongs to those who endure. Kind, I carry all things with God. My child has called you to be a light in every area you go through, which includes business management and government. The sector can see its own ways, looking for power and wealth and making an impact through dishonesty and corruption. But I've called you to a higher fame. You should walk with integrity, lead with righteousness, and serve with humility. Don't give in to the pressures of this world, and don't give up your values for short-term gain. Every choice you make should reflect my reality. Be honest in your business dealings, and let justice and mercy guide your management. Let humility and awareness guide your effect. It's okay to lie in public, but I bless people who walk in integrity. I set the work of those who honor me. As long as you put me first in everything you do, I can make your path straight as long as you don't cut corners or take advantage of others. I will be your company. You're not in business or leadership to serve yourself. You're there to serve others. Use your power to bring justice, protect the weak, and provide for those in need. Wealth and power aren't bad in and of themselves, but they become dangerous when you chase them for selfish gain. Instead, use what I give you as a blessing. Let my principles guide your art, and you will save treasures that will never fade. Stand by me, my child. In a world where corruption seems to thrive, I'm calling you to be different. Lead with integrity, paint with excellence, and speak with wisdom. By doing these things, you will reflect my glory, and I will set up the paintings of your fingers. Kind, I honor God in business. My beloved child, come and sit with me. Be still in my presence. In the noise of everyday life, I want you to pause, reflect, and think about what I say. You weren't made to live in constant hurry to be eaten up by the worries of life. I made you for peace, stillness, and times when your heart and mind can rest in me. When you take the time to think, you hear my voice more clearly, and when you meditate on my promises, you feel stronger. My words aren't just words on a page, they are life, energy, and truth. They are a light on your feet, a guide on your steps, and a source of understanding in uncertain times. The world will try to fill your mind with distractions, fear, and doubt, but I ask you to fix your thoughts on me. Let my truth shape your heart, and let my presence fill your soul. Meditation on my word will help you find peace in the storm, desire in the valley, and strength when you feel weak. Don't rush past my presence. Don't let my word be something you hear once and forget about. Let it live richly within you. Talk it, claim it, and write it on your heart in quiet reflection. I can renew you in deep meditation. I can show you what I know. Let your soul be still, and let your heart be open. I am talking to you, my child. Come close to me, and I can draw close to you now. Claim it with faith. Think about what God said. I'm the God of peace. I'm the one who brings harmony where there is discord, love where there may be hatred, and healing where there may be brokenness. You were never meant to be angry or bitter. That's not my way. I've called you to be a peacemaker, to bring my love into every situation. There are people in your life right now who want you to forgive them. There are relationships that need healing and wounds that need to be fixed. I know it isn't always easy. If you choose peace over satisfaction and grace over holding a grudge, you let me into your heart, and I will do what you can. Making peace isn't a weakness, it's a strength. It takes courage to be the first to show love, even if the other person doesn't deserve it. Remember that I forgave you when you didn't deserve it, and I showed you grace when you had nothing to offer in return. Now I want you to do the same for other people. Don't let anger control you or disagreements shape your relationships. Instead, be my bridge of peace. Talk about lifestyles where there is conflict. Seek harmony where there is discord. Love even when it is hard. As you do these things, I will bless you with my best peace, a peace that goes beyond all understanding. You aren't known for living in conflict. You're known as a mild reconciler in a broken world. Agree with me, and I will use you to bring healing where there has been harm, harmony where there has been division, and love where there was separation. I want peace through God, my child. Don't let other people look down on you because of your kids. I have put my spirit inside you and given you the strength, wisdom, and courage to follow my ways. The world may say you're too young, too inexperienced, and too easy to hurt, but I say you're chosen, you're anointed. Don't be afraid to stand up for me, and don't feel bad about your faith. This world will try to pull you away, distract you, and drown out my voice with lies, but if you keep your eyes on me, I can direct your path. I can give you the strength to resist temptation, the confidence to claim my truth, and the wisdom that goes beyond your years. Look at David, who was just a shepherd boy, but with my help he beat a giant. Look at Esther, who was young and uncertain, but I used her to save a country. I gave Timothy, who was younger in faith, the power to lead my church. The same strength that worked in them is working in you. You are not the future of my country. You are the present. I'm raising up a generation that won't give in to the pressures of this world. In calling younger hearts to be passionate about my call. I'm looking for people who are looking for me, who will listen to my voice, who will walk in righteousness, and who will lead others to me. Don't wait for tomorrow. Serve me today. Don't hold back. Give me your whole heart. I can do more through you than you can imagine, and I can support you every step of the way. Kind God strengthens young hearts every day. My beloved, I see your heart. I see your faithfulness, your steadfast spirit, and your unwavering loyalty to me in a world where people trade and where promises are often broken. You have stayed true, and because you're trustworthy, I can trust you. While others have turned away, you have stood by me. You have trusted me through hard times, and your loyalty has not gone unnoticed. I reward people who seek me with all their heart, and I can bless you beyond your wildest dreams. There may be times when it seems like your loyalty isn't being noticed, and you feel like you're the only one who knows how much I appreciate it. Remember this. I'm looking. I have seen the prayers you prayed when no one else did. I've seen your honesty when others lied and your dedication when it would have been easier to give up. I bless those who stay true to me and honor those who endure. Don't get tired of doing good. At the right time you will reap the benefits. If you don't give up now, stay on the path. Keep trusting and keep believing. The rewards I have planned for you are beyond your wildest dreams. Type this and say it. God blesses my loyalty always, my loved baby. I know that sometimes you have a hard time forgiving yourself or others, but I want you to remember this. My grace covers everything. There's no mistake or failure that my grace can't cover. When you come to me, I forgive you completely. I never hold your mistakes against you, and I always give you a fresh start. While you forgive, you don't forget what happened. Instead, you choose to let go of the hurt and let my peace fill your heart. I know it can be hard to forgive, especially when someone has hurt you. But remember that forgiveness is for you too. When you forgive, you open your heart to healing and freedom. My grace is limitless, and it's always available to you. There is nothing you can do that will make me love you less, and there is also nothing you can do that will keep my forgiveness from reaching you. So let go of the past and accept the kindness I give you today. You can accept my forgiveness and know that God's grace covers all of my mistakes. Let my love fill your heart, my beloved child. I've blessed you so that you can bless others. Everything you have, your time, your resources, your gifts comes from me. I didn't give it to you so that you can store up treasures for yourself, but so that you can pour into the lives of others. The world teaches you to be selfish, but I call you to be generous. Don't hold on to what you have. When you give freely, I can give you abundantly. You're showing my love by feeding the hungry, clothing the needy, and taking care of those in need. Don't wait for plenty before you give. Even when you don't have much, I can make what you have more than enough. Think of it as me giving into religion, love without limits. Your kindness can change lives. Your generosity can open hearts. Be my arms and legs in a world that desperately needs my love, given not out of duty, but out of pleasure, because when you give, you'll receive, and when you bless others, you may be blessed beyond measure. If you're reading this, I'm freely sharing God's love with you, my toddler. I see your struggle and feel the weight of the pains you're going through. Your faith is being tested, stretched, and delicately tested in ways you probably didn't expect. But don't worry, I'm with you through it all. Religion isn't shown in ease but in difficulty. It's in the midst of a typhoon that agreement is put to the test, and it's in the fire that faith is refined. I never said this adventure would be easy, but I did say I would never leave you when things got rough. Hold on to me when you have a lot of questions. Think about my answers even when you can't see the outcome. Know that I am working on all of your behalf. Remember my servant Abraham. He was told to leave everything and step into the unknown, but he believed my promise. He thought about the task. He lost everything, but he didn't turn away. Remember Peter. He stepped out of the boat into rough water, knowing that as long as he kept his eyes on me, he would keep going. I want you to trust me not only when things are easy, but also when they are very hard, not only in times of peace, but also during war. Your faith will not fail because I am the one holding you up. If you stay strong, you'll see how faithful I am. I am the God who brings victory through war and a step forward after a trial. Stay close to me, because I can never fail you. I trust God in every test. My beloved child, I'm stirring the waters. New lives are coming into my people, awakening dry bones and breathing. The days of revival are here. Can you feel it? Can you feel my spirit shifting across the earth? I'm calling my little children to rise, to look for my face, to show from complacent why, and to hunger for my presence like never before. Not only will lukewarm faith be enough, now my church won't be sleeping. I am pouring out my spirit on all flesh, just as I promised. The young will prophesy, the old will dream, and signs and wonders will be seen. People who believe in miracles will see them, hearts will be changed, and whole countries will bow down before my call. Do not face my fire. I'm refining, purging, and cleaning. The shaking isn't meant to hurt you. It's meant to call you back to your first love. Revival is just an event. It's a coming back to me, and deep hunger for righteousness, and giving up everything that gets in the way of my work in you. Seek me with all your heart, and you will find me. If you are humble, pray, and turn away from evil, I can heal your land. Glory is coming, and I'm getting my church ready for a big move. Will you be a part of it? Lord, ship revival. Start with me. If you are ready for my spirit to move in your life, my beloved toddler, do you know how powerful your prayers are? Every time you talk to me or say my name, I hear you. Your prayers aren't just words. They move mountains, break chains, and open doors that no one can close. Prayer is just a religious act. It's a divine connection between your heart and mind. When you pray, you let me paint in ways you can't see. When you pray, you step into my strength, and nothing can stop you. No prayer is too small, no cry too vulnerable, and no request too impossible. I hear your whispered prayers at night. When you cry, know that I see them and promise to answer. Some answers come right away, while others take time. Know this, every religious prayer you say is saved before me, and I will answer in my perfect time when you don't know what to say. Just call my number when you feel weak. Let your prayers be your strength when you face battles. Fight them in prayer. The enemy trembles while you pray because he knows that prayer brings my power into your life. Don't get tired or stop praying. Your prayers are shaking the heavens, changing things, and aligning your life with my divine will. Keep looking for me, keep trusting, and keep believing, because I am working everything up for your good. Say this out loud. Prayer connects me with God, my child. I see the pain you cause, the wounds of betrayal, the scars of broken trust, and the weight of angry words. You want to get better, but the damage is deep. Listen to me. I want you to forgive. Forgiveness is always a weakness. It's power. Forgiving isn't always about forgetting. It's about freeing. Holding on to anger chains you, but forgiving sets you free. Just as I've forgiven you, I ask you to forgive others, not because I think they deserve it, but because I want them to walk in freedom. It's hard, and the pain is real, but I'm here to heal you. Bring your broken heart to me, and I will fix it. Let my love heal the wounds that other people have caused. Let my peace fill the spaces where anger has tried to grow. If reconciliation is possible, try to find it. If it's not, give them to me. You aren't responsible for changing their heart. That's my job. But you are responsible for protecting yours. Let go of your anger and trust me. Then watch as I turn your pain into reason. You're loved, you're whole, and you're free in me. Walk in my grace. Type, I choose forgiveness and healing. If you understand this, my child, I have told you to walk in holiness, to be set apart, and to live in a way that shows my glory. You weren't made to blend in with the world, but to shine with my light. I put my spirit inside you so that you can live a life that honors me. Holiness isn't about being perfect. It's about giving up and choosing me. Being a peculiar person, walking in my ways and letting me change you from the inside out is the only way to become holy. The world will try to pull you away with temporary pleasures to make you think that being holy is worth it. But I tell you to stay with me, keep your heart pure, and look for me above all else, because people who walk in holiness will see my presence in ways that others can't. I told you to be different, to be a light in the darkness, and to be a vessel of my love and electricity. Don't be afraid to stand out. Don't be afraid to stay from me. When you choose holiness, you choose my presence, my safety, and my blessing. Come to me. Listen to my word. Cleanse yourself. Let my spirit lead you as you walk in holiness. You'll enjoy more joy, more peace, and a life with purpose. You are mine, and I have set you aside for something greater. Type, God calls me to holiness, my cherished children. Temptation will come in many forms, looking to pull you far from the direction I have set for you. It is part of the sector you stay in. However, it no longer must define you. I know your coronary heart, and I understand the struggles you face. However, listen this. I've geared up you with the energy to withstand the pull of sin. The enemy seeks to deceive you to make you trust that brief pleasures are worth the cost. But my fact is a long way more than any fleeting second. While temptation comes, remember the fact that I am with you. I've devised a strategy to overcome temptation. Do not succumb to the lies that suggest you are weak or unworthy of my strength. I am your shelter, and in me you are greater than a conqueror. Sin can also seem attractive before everything, but it leads most readily to destruction. On the way to freedom from sin's chains, it's miles from my will no to temptation. You are saying yes to the fullness of existence that I provide you. You're maintaining your loyalty to me and your desire to stay consistent with my phrase. Let my Holy Spirit guide you, and my electricity can be made perfect to your weak spot. Do no longer allow guilt or disgrace to weigh you down. You are forgiven, and am continually right here that will help you upward push once more. My grace is greater than any sin you could face. Whilst you stumble, get back up and maintain shifting forward, for I can in no way leave you nor forsake you. If you accept as true that God gives you strength over sin, type, God gives me power over sin, my child. I have placed gifts within you, valuable, powerful presents from my Spirit. They are not in your glory, however, for my cause. They are no longer given by using danger, however, by using my divine awareness. I have referred to you as you, prepared you, and anointed you to apply what I've given for my country. Do now not conceal your presence or permit fear to keep you from entering into your calling. The gifts I've given are intended to build. My gifts aim to strengthen, inspire, and spread my light. Some are gifted with wisdom, while others possess a deep understanding of faith. Healing. Gift is just too small. No calling is insignificant. Each one is a crucial part of my divine plan. Use your gifts accurately. Do no longer bury them in doubt or waste them in selfish ambition. Stroll in the strength of my Spirit and permit stroll in the strength of my Spirit and allow my love to guide you. And style. While you serve, do it with humility and joy. While you give, deliver generously. Do not now evaluate your presence with others, for I have given every consistent one with my ideal plan that is inside you, leading you, empowering you, and strengthening you. Believe in me, and I can show you a way to use what I have given. Fire up the items inside you, for the world wishes what I have located inside you. Whilst you pass in my Spirit, lives may be modified, burdens will be lifted, and my glory will be found out. Step out in faith, understanding that I'm able to move before you. Stroll inside the calling I have positioned to your existence, and I can bless the paintings of your arms. My items aren't given in vain. I don't give my items in vain. They serve my country, my glory, and the well-being of those around you. At a good time. I have given you existence, breath, and every right issue. There's no need to live in worry or fear, for I'm with you nowadays. I call you to have a good time, to lift your voice in joy, to dance in the presence of my goodness. I've placed benefits all around you. Open your eyes and spot them. The splendor of my introduction, the love of these around you, the victories, both massive and small, all are presents from my hand. Even in the midst of demanding situations, there is motive to rejoice. Pleasure is not only a feeling, it's also a choice. Choose to celebrate my faithfulness. Choose to raise your arm. Choose to lift your arms in praise and sing songs of gratitude, embodying the abundant. You don't discover proper pleasure in the arena. You observe it miles away in my presence. I've grown to turn your mourning into dancing. I have given you splendor for ashes. I filled your life with goodness. My pleasure may be your strength through trials and seasons. My love remains regular. Rejoice in my faithfulness. Have a good time, my love. Permit your heart to be glad, for you're my infant, and I am satisfied with you currently. Claim it with faith. I have a good time in God's goodness, my infant. I have set before you a choice. Blessings or curses, life or demise. In the God who longs to bless you, to pour out my desire upon you, to lead you right into a life filled with pleasure, peace, and abundance. However, you should pick out to walk in my methods. Whilst you obey my voice, when you agree with my word, when you observe me along with your complete coronary heart, my blessing will chase you down. I'm able to bless you inside the city and inside the area, in your house and for your work. I will bless your family, your budget, your fitness, and your future. My desire will rest upon you, and doorways will open that no person can close. But if you shrink back, in case you stroll in revolt, in case you choose your manner over mine, you may walk out of doors of my protection. The enemy wants to bring destruction to fill your life with worry, lack, and confusion. A lifestyle other than mine is a life liable to curses, not because I prefer to damage you, but due to the fact you have chosen to step outside of my safety. I no longer withhold my advantages. They are freely given to folks who stroll in my fact. I've given you everything you need to stay in victory. My word is a lamp to manual you. My spirit is a helper to bolster you, and my love is unshakable. You no longer have to stay in worry of curses whilst you abide in me. These days I'm calling you to choose my blessings. Pick to follow my voice. Choose to stroll in my methods, and choose to consider that I am operating all things on your excellence. My blessings will overflow to your life while you surrender your heart absolutely to me. Type, I choose God's benefits nowadays, my infant. Never underestimate the energy of your prayers. Every word you communicate, each whisper of your heart, each cry inside the darkness, I listen to all of them. Now not one prayer is going unnoted. Not one plea is omitted. I am the God who listens, the God who answers, the God who moves whilst my youngsters name upon my call. Prayer isn't always simply phrases. It is the important thing to unlocking miracles. It smiles the bridge between your heart and mine. Whilst you pray, you invite my presence into your scenario. Whilst you pray, you shift the surroundings. When you pray, heaven responds. You may not always see the answer properly away, but agree that I am running. Occasionally I answer in methods you do not now assume. Once in a while I do away with barriers you in no way even knew had been there. Once in a while I ask you to wait because my timing is perfect. But I let you know this, I continually answer. Do not surrender. Keep looking, keep knocking, and keep believing. Elijah prayed, and that I sent rain. Daniel prayed, and I closed the mouths of lions. Paul and Silas prayed, and the prison doorways flew open. The equal power that moved in them is transferring to you. Your prayers are not powerless. They are powerful. Come to me with confidence. Communicate with me as a baby speaks to a loving father. Not anything is simply too big or too small for me. I care approximately your needs, your goals, your concerns, and your hopes. Carry them all to me. Even while you do not have the phrases, even if all you could do is weep, I apprehend. I hear the prayers you can't talk. I recognize the desires of your heart. Keep praying, my child. A step forward is coming. Miracles are on the way. God hears my every prayer. My toddler pays attention to my voice nowadays. You are not beyond my reach. You are not too far away. No sin is simply too brilliant. No mistake is too heavy for my grace to cover. I sent my Son to the cross, no longer for the righteous, however, but for the misplaced, not for the best, however, but for the damaged, now not for those who had all of it collectively, however, but for those who wanted a Savior. I have seen your beyond. I recognize your struggles, but my love for you has by no means wavered. My arms are open, prepared to receive you, to scrub you easy, to make you new. There is no condemnation for those who come to me. When I redeem, I do not just repair, I restore. Once I forgive, I no longer maintain your sins towards you. I erase them. Absolutely, you could sense unworthiness. However, I name you selected. You may feel ashamed, but I name you blameless. You can feel defeated, but I declare victory over your lifestyle. The enemy will attempt to remind you of your past, however I remind you of your destiny, a future packed with desire, a destiny secured via the blood of my Son. Come to me and I can give you relaxation, give up to me and I will come up with lifestyles, agree within me and you will walk in freedom no matter wherein you have been. My grace is greater regardless of what you've got performed. My mercy is deeper. I've already paid the charge for you. All you have to do is get hold of it. These days is the day of salvation. Let cross of your guilt launch your disgrace. Walk within the redemption I've freely given you. Type God's grace has redeemed me, my child. I see your struggles. I hear the silent battles you fight inside your mind, the issues, the anxieties, and the weight of it all. LL. You have in no way been intended to hold this burden alone. I'm your shelter, your region of rest. When your thoughts weigh you down, while fear grips your heart, come to them. I have given you a spirit no longer of worry, but of electricity, love, and legitimate thoughts. The enemy may additionally whisper lies, telling you that you are not enough and that you are broken past repair. However, I, the Lord your God, declare that you are complete in me. Me. I've knit you together in love and included you with my grace. There may be no darkness too deep, no sorrow too incredible, that my light can't attain. Mental health is not a signal of a weak point, but a journey of recuperation. People are actively seeking information, looking for recommendations, and most importantly, they are trying to find me. Me. In my presence there is peace. In my word there's existence. Will cannot feel such as you cannot pass on. Raise your eyes to me. Am your energy. I can in no way go away from you nor forsake you. Do not feel embarrassment about your struggles. Do not allow the sector to inform you that you should fight alone. Am the God who heals, who restores, who lifts up the broken-hearted. Let my love renew your mind. Let my spirit you hold a special place in my heart. And I can guide you through any type. Continuation. Can bring you through. Type God is my peace. If you receive this, my beloved toddler, I've positioned within you the capacity to steer, to polish my light inside the world. Management isn't about energy. It's far more about a career. Authentic impact comes now not for looking for fame. However, I have called you to lead not by the standards of the world, but by my own world standards. A leader, after my heart, walks in humility, leads with integrity, and seeks my understanding. My understanding. In particular, management isn't always about being the loudest or the most powerful. It's far more about guiding others in love, standing firm in reality, and setting an instance of righteousness. You're having impact on matters. The manner you live, the phrases you communicate, and the selections you're making may impact the ones around you. Whilst you choose to comply with me, others will see my glory via you. Whilst you lead with kindness, patience, and faithfulness, you reflect my individuality. I have given you a platform, no matter how huge or small, to glorify my call. Use it. Why? Accurately lead with love, lead with courage, and lead with religion, whether in your house, your place of work, your church, or your community. Be a vessel of my reality. Do not lead through your own understanding. However, by my spirit, I am going earlier than you. While you comply with me, I can guide your steps. While you surrender your leadership to me, I can bless you, have an impact, and multiply your impact. Believe in me, and I can equip you for every calling in case you pick out to allow me to lead your existence. God leads, and I follow. My baby, the world encourages you to pursue strength, reputation, and greatness. But I assure you that true greatness lies in humility. Position in my state belongs to the only one who serves. The finest among you will be the least, and the least might be the greatest. Did my Son not come to serve? He, being King of all, humbled himself and washed the toes of his disciples. He came not to be served, but he came not to receive service, but to serve. And my passion is to love, serve, uplift others, and give without seeking reward. In destruction, but humility leads to honor. Whilst you humble yourself before me, I can exalt you in due time. While you serve others, you serve me. When you care for the weak, the bad, and the broken, you replicate my coronary heart to the sector. Do not now seek the approval of man. Do no longer long for titles, popularity, or reputation. Serve in mystery, and I can reward you openly. Deliver without watching for in return. Love without situation, stroll in humility, and you will see my preferred overflow in your lifestyles. I resist the proud, however, I supply grace to the humble. The arena might also forget about you, but I see you in each act of affection, each second of service, and every sacrifice made in my name is seen and rewarded. Preserve your heart pure, your fingers open, and your spirit willing. I'm looking, and I can raise you up in my best time. God lifts the common or garden high. If you choose to walk in humility and serve with an inclined heart, my precious baby, I want you to remember today that love is the best pressure in the universe, is the essence of who I am, and it's far from what I've placed within your coronary heart. Love has the energy to heal, to convert, and to convey peace in locations where there once became ache. You're in no way away from my love. It surrounds you, it strengthens you, and it calls you to share it with others. Compassion flows from love. It smiles the ability to see with my eyes, to understand with my coronary heart, and to extend grace to others simply as I've prolonged it to you. In a world that could, on occasion, sense bloodlust, your love and compassion can deliver warmth and mildness. Your simple acts of kindness can make all the difference nowadays. I ask you to select love. Love folks that are tough to love. Show compassion to folks who need it the most. You are my arms and feet on this earth, and when you choose love, you reflect my heart to the world around you. Know that as you pick out love, you will receive my love in return, and it's going to overflow in your life. You're by no means on my own. I am always with you, guiding you and empowering you to live with love and compassion. If you are equipped to make love the selection of your day, kind, I pick love these days and walk in the strength of my love. My child, I've set you apart. You aren't just like the global, for I've known you to be holy, to stroll in righteousness, to stay a life absolutely surrendered to me. I prefer all of you, now not just a component, now not just your Sundays, not simply your moments of want. I long for your entire heart to be consecrated, to be dedicated to me, to turn away from anything that distracts you from my presence. The arena will try to drag you in with many instructions, tempting you with comfort, fame, and self-searching for dreams. However, I say to you, prepare your eyes on me, permit your existence to be a living sacrifice, natural and beautiful in my sight. Do not now keep back. Do not live with 1 foot in my kingdom and 1 foot within the international. Pick out this day whom you may serve. If you deliver yourself to me completely, I can fill you with my electricity, my knowledge, and my peace. I'm able to take you deeper. I'm able to improve you. I can use you for my glory. The more you give up, the more you will experience my presence. The more you allow passing of the matters that entangle you, the freer you will be. You were made for greater than an existence of compromise. You have been made for an existence of devotion, cause, and divine calling. Set yourself apart for me. Lay down whatever does not honor me. Stroll in holiness, for I have clothed you in righteousness. Your determination will no longer be useless. I can praise people who are searching for me with their whole coronary heart. I commit my life to God, my child. I witness the wounds you inflict, the burdens concealed deep within your heart, and the agony you are unaware no one should acknowledge. I see all of them. I'm the God who heals, the one who restores. There is no wound too deep, no scar too permanent, that my love can't mend. I understand the nights you have cried in silence, questioning if the ache will ever fade. I know the frustration, the betrayal, the illness, and the loss. However, hear me these days. I am at work in your life, bringing recovery in methods you cannot but see. Your recovery isn't always behind schedule, and your recovery isn't always forgotten. Every day I'm renewing you, strengthening you, and lifting you. You could now not experience it abruptly, but agree with me. I am transferring for your lifestyles. I am binding the wounds of the broken-hearted and restoring joy, wherein sorrow as soon as livid, be affected person, my light. Healing is a technique, and am strolling with you through it grade by grade, each day. My power is restoring what has become lost, repairing what has turned into damage, and making you complete again. Do not now pay attention to the lies that inform you it is too past due. It's by no means too late for me. Am the God of new beginnings, the one who speaks existence in which there was as soon as only depression. Agree with me, lean on me, and keep moving forward due to the fact your restoration is taking place even now. Kind, I am restoration. A bit daily. I need you to know that miracles are happening all around you even while you do not see them in the beginning. I am the God who turns the not possible into viable, who moves mountains and calms storms. You're by no means too far from my reach, and my hand is constantly at work on your lifestyles, bringing forth divine intervention when you want it most in moments of doubt or war. Recollect, my miracles aren't certain by using time or situation. Simply while you think all wish is lost, I will show up in approaches you never imagined, whether it is a small blessing or a grand transformation. Usually, I work in the background to create opportunities for you. Trust in me and in no way underestimate the power of my divine timing. I'm orchestrating things on your behalf, aligning situations, people, and opportunities just for you. Even when you cannot see the overall photograph, realize that I'm setting miracles in your direction. Simply watch for it nowadays. I need you to assume the terrific, my presence is with you, and I will hold to pour my want into your lives. You're strolling in my grace, and divine miracles are occurring around you. In case you agree, kind miracles are occurring in my lifestyle, and watch as your faith starts to open doorways that had been once closed. My beloved child, I've called you to a life of dedication now, not one of wavering, not one of giving up when things get tough, but one of perseverance, one in which you push forward even when the road is difficult. I've called you to an existence of dedication now, not a life of wavering, not a life of giving up whilst matters get tough, but a life of perseverance, an existence in which you persevere. Urge ahead even if the road is tough. There will be moments when you feel fatigued, the journey ahead seems too long, and the limitations seem overwhelming. However, I urge you not to give up. I am with you inside the battle. I am strengthening you within the ready every step of obedience, each sacrifice, and each tear you have shed. I have seen all of it, and I will reward your perseverance. While you experience susceptibility, you, despite your susceptibility, know that my power perfectly complements your weaknesses. Town alone. I'm conserving your hand, guiding your steps, and providing you with the patience you need to preserve going. The enemy wants you to stop, to lose religion, to surrender to discouragement. However, you are not by yourself. Upward you aren't defeated. I am your energy, your defense, and your people who remain trustworthy. Do not turn back, and agree with me even during storms will see my promises fulfilled. Hold pushing forward. The step forward is closer than you suspect. The praise is extra than you can consider. People who continue to be trustworthy, who do not now flip back, and who agree with me even inside the storms will see my guarantees come to pass. Kindly do this and claim it. God strengthens my perseverance daily. My toddler, I've called you not the handiest to stroll with, however, to guide others along the path of reality. You were never intended to preserve my awareness of yourself. You are a light, a trainer, a manual for those who are searching for me. Just as I walked with my disciples, teaching them, correcting them, and strengthening their faith, I name you to do the same. There are humans for your lifestyles who want routes, who want encouragement, and who want a person to show them the manner. Will you be that vessel for me? Discipleship isn't always about perfection, it's far more about faithfulness. You do not need to have all of the solutions. You simply want to guide others to me, train them with my word, display to them what it means to live by religion and be an instance of affection, of grace, of unwavering agreement with my promises, and as you guide others, remain teachable yourself. A true disciple by no means stops getting to know, in no way stops growing, and never stops in search of my know-how. Stay related to me, and am able to pour into you so you can also pour into others. This is my command. Make disciples of all nations, teach them my methods, show them my love, and lead them while you spend money on others for my country. Your impact will go beyond what you may see now. Why see now? Pass, guide, educate, inspire, and disciple in my name. I type. I manually type others. Others. By God, my baby, I am the Lord your God, and I've been faithful to you from the very start. Before you took your first breath, I knew you. Before you confronted your first trial, I had already organized the way for you. My love for you has never wavered, by no means failed, and by no means inconsistent despite the changes in the world around you. But now I ask, will you remain loyal to me? Am faithful even when you aren't? Am regular even with the sector adjustments around you? But now will you continue to believe in me even when the answers don't come immediately? The answers do not come right away. Will you observe me even if the street is difficult? Genuine faithfulness is proven in times of consolation. However, in moments of testing, while trials come, do no longer turn away. While distractions upward thrust, do not permit your coronary heart to flow. Hold speedy to my guarantees, and you'll see my goodness in ways you never imagined. Do not be unswerving to the arena, for it will fail you. Do not place your belief in human beings, for they may be imperfect. However, in case you continue to be devoted to me, you may by no means be without desire. I am your power, your safe haven, your praise. Individuals who trust in me will never be placed to shame. Say trustworthy, my toddler. Stand company. For your devotion, stroll in obedience, and I can pour out my one upon you. My faithfulness to you is unshakable. Allow your loyalty to me to be the same kind. I stay devoted to God. Him the Lord, the righteous choose, the defender of the vulnerable, the only one who upholds justice and reality. I witness the injustices inflicted upon you. I see the injustices that have been omitted, the wrongs that have not begun to be made right. However, listen to me nowadays. I am no longer a God who overlooks injustice. I have witnessed every tear, each moment of oppression, and every injustice you have persevered through, and I am transferring to your behalf. Do not now suppose for a second that I've forgotten him, a God of justice, and I can now not let the depraved be successful. Stand firm in righteousness. You no longer lower yourself to the ways of the sector, for I will combat your battles. I will bring justice in which there was unfairness. I can make crooked paths instantly. I will shield you whilst no other person will. Trust in my timing, for I'm operating behind the scenes, aligning things in your favor. Those who believe in me will see my righteousness shine like the noonday sun. Lie faithfully. Stroll in my truth, and do not now be weary in doing precise, for I, the Lord, am your Redeemer, your Defender, and your Avenger. Justice will come, recuperation will come, and I will heal you absolutely. God is healing me absolutely nowadays, my child, in a world full of deception, confusion, and competing voices. I call you to walk in wisdom, not the wisdom of the sector, which is fleeting and corrupt, but the knowledge that comes from me, which is pure and unshakable. Hakeable. I've given you my spirit to lead you into all reality, to open your eyes to see what is hidden, to bolster your heart so that you may additionally stand firm in righteousness. Do not consider the whole lot you listen to any longer. Check the spirits. Weigh every word towards my truth. Many voices will try to lead you astray. Some will sound convincing, others will appeal to your feelings, and nevertheless, others will blend reality with lies. But, my infant, I have given you the gift of discernment, the capability to understand what is from me and what isn't always. Ask, and I can give you know-how. You are searching for clarity, and you will find it. Discernment is extra the know-how. It's far intimacy with me. The more time you spend in my presence, the greater really you may pay attention my voice. The extra you meditate on my word, the sharper your discernment will become. My spirit will whisper for your coronary heart. That is the manner. Stroll in it. Listen carefully. Do not ignore my guidance. The enemy comes disguised as light. Speak me half-truths to entice my humans away. However, people who stroll in my understanding will not be deceived. My discernment will protect you from fake doctrines, from dangerous relationships, from paths that result in destruction. Stay near me, and am able to display to you what is right in each decision. Look for my counsel in each situation, and ask for my steerage. I can lead you in reality, and my information will be your shield. Y'all no longer stroll in darkness, for I am your mild. God offers me information every day. God gives me know-how, my child. I've referred to you as steering, not as the world leads with satisfaction, strength, or egocentric ambition, but with humility, awareness, and love. Leadership in my nation isn't always about popularity. It's far more about a career. It's not always about popularity. It's more about duty. Examine my son Jesus. He led by using a servant. He washed the feet of his disciples, healed the sick, and loved the outcasts. He did not seek fame, yet his call surpasses all others. The form of chief him calling you to be. The arena is full of voices shouting for having an effect on, for electricity, for control, but I say to you, lead with my expertise. The sector's information adjustments, however, are eternal. The arena leads with worry, however, I name you to steer with faith. The arena seeks private benefit. However, I call you to seek my country. First, in this modern age, humans are seeking leaders who reflect them. They are searching for integrity, for fact, for romance. This is real. Do not be conformed to the approaches of the sector, but stand firm in righteousness. Be an instance in word, in action, and in the individual. In case you feel unqualified, keep in mind this: I do no longer name the qualified, I qualify the called. I will give you the understanding you need. I will provide you with the electricity to stand. I will give you the courage to lead boldly in my call. The time is now. Rise up and lead with my expertise. Be a light in a world that desperately wishes for direction, and know this: while you lead with me, you will in no way lead alone. Type, I lead with God's understanding. My toddler, I have referred to as you to be a pace-setter, now not via the sector's requirements but through my divine purpose. Authentic leadership isn't always approximately power or manage. It's miles approximately serving with humility, guiding with know-how, and influencing with love. The greatest leaders are not those who pursue their own glory, but rather those who consider others in their decisions. I have positioned you where you are for a reason. Your family, your place of business, and your community, they are now not accidents. You've been set aside to shine my light in dark locations, to convey a wish in which there is melancholy, to stand company in truth in which lies have taken root. Each movement you take, every word you speak, incorporates weight. Whether you understand it or not, you're influencing others. Do now not be afraid to guide. Do not turn away due to doubt or worry. I prepared you with the entirety you want. When you are searching for me first, am able to provide you with wisdom beyond your years, strength beyond your potential, and favor beyond your expectations. You are not main on your very own energy. You are leading through my spirit. The world is searching out direction. People are determined for fact, longing for desire, attempting to find someone to follow. Allow them to see me in you. Be a leader who lifts others up, who listens with compassion, who walks in integrity. When you lead with righteousness, you will leave behind a legacy that can't be erased. You aren't alone in this journey. I am with you. I can manage your steps, am able to open doorways no one can close. I can give you phrases to talk about when you don't know what to mention. Agree with me, and I can make you a frontrunner who transforms lives. For my glory kind, I affect others through God. My baby, I see the battles you face. The enemy has come against you, seeking to weaken your faith, to steal your joy, and to plant worry in your heart. However, hear my voice these days. You do no longer fight by yourself. I am the Lord of hosts, the commander of heaven's armies, and I go before you in each conflict. Whilst you name upon my name, I pass to your behalf. The enemy may also roar, but I have already declared your victory. The battle isn't solely against physical opponents. It's significantly more spiritual in nature. The forces of darkness need to restrict your reason, but I've given you strength over them. You're armed with my phrase, strengthened by means of my spirit, protected by using my blood. You are not susceptible. You're a warrior in my nation. Did I not say in my word, no weapon shaped in opposition to you shall prosper? Isaiah 54:17 manner each assault towards you'll fail, meaning no scheme of the enemy can stop what I have planned for you, which means you are more than a conqueror through Christ who loves you. When you feel weary, do now not retreat, stand firm, and put on the whole armor I have given. You are seeking reality and righteousness, faith, salvation, my phrase and prayer. The battle may rage, however, the final results are already decided. I am your victory. Maintain your ground, my toddler. You are not defeated. You are successful. Type, God fights my battles every day in each season of lifestyles. I'm with you, guiding you closer to spiritual growth and renewal. Just as a seed has to go through seasons of darkness and stretching to grow, so must you. In moments when you seem still, I am working in you. Trust that. Even whilst you cannot see it, I'm growing your religion deep for your know-how and renewing your coronary heart. Religious growth would not occur in a single day, however. With each prayer and each second spent in my presence, you are becoming greater than the character I created you to be. You have become extra like me, full of love, grace, and peace. Each step you're taking toward me, I will meet you there, and I will pour out my electricity, my wisdom, and my pleasure. Renewal comes when you give up your fears, your doubts, and your burdens to me. Permit go of what does not serve you, and permit my spirit to refresh your soul. Keep in mind my plans for you are desirable, and my love for you is unchanging. Regardless of your journey, I am usually with you, leading you higher. Today I inspire you to declare your boom, your renewal, and your dedication to comply with me every day. Kind, I am growing spiritually each day and watching as your religion thrives in approaches you never imagined. My baby, I understand you're ready. I recognize you have prayed, was hoping, and predicted. Yet the answers appear behind schedule, but hear me these days, my timing is ideal. What you see as a put-off isn't always a denial. What appears like waiting is virtually coaching. I'm operating behind the scenes, aligning everything for the right moment. You need to understand I am not sure about time like you are. I see the start and the cease, and I recognize what is pleasant for you. If I gave you what you requested too quickly, it'd weigh you down. If I allowed you to fulfill your promise before you were ready, it could potentially harm you. Therefore, I urge you to consider me even when you don't recognize me, even when time feels slow, and even when it seems like nothing is happening. I am operating. Do not permit impatience to scouse and borrow your peace. Do not allow the enemy to whisper lies that I have forgotten you. My plans for you are correct, and my guarantees will be fulfilled at the appointed time. Wait in religion, no longer in frustration. Keep believing, keep trusting, and keep getting ready. A while is coming. What I have spoken will not fail. My delay is not a rejection. It is a setup for something extra. Maintain on, my toddler. Your blessing is at the matter. If you get hold of this message, type God's delays aren't denials, my infant. I see the fear that grips your coronary heart. I see the stressful mind that keeps you awake at night. However, I did not give you a spirit of fear. I gave you a spirit of power, of affection, and of a legitimate mind. Worry is a liar. It whispers that you are not enough, that things will never alternate, that the worst is coming. However, I let you know the fact. I'm with you continually. You are never on your own. No conflict you face is extra than my energy within you. The storm may also rage. However, I'm your peace. The darkness may try to overtake you, but I am your light. Do no longer allow anxiety to manage your thoughts. Cast your cares upon me, for I take care of you. Accept as true that I'm operating all matters together for you appropriately. Worry will no longer add a single moment to your life, but faith will transform everything. Whilst fear attempts to take hold, I talk about my promises. Say, the Lord is my refuge and my strength. I'm able to now not be afraid. Claim, God is for me, so who can be in opposition to me? Allow my phrase to be your protection and your consolation. I'm on top of things. I'm your protector. I'm your company. You do not now need to fear the unknown because I'm going earlier than you. Relaxation in my love and let my peace guard your heart type. God is greater than my fear. In case you receive this, my child, do not worry about the battles that rage around you, for I am your defender. Your sturdy tower and your strong defender the enemy seeks to steal, kill, and ruin. However, I've given you authority to face it firmly. You aren't susceptible, for my electricity is inside you. You aren't by yourself, for I am with you. Put on the overall armor I've supplied. Truth as your belt, righteousness as your breastplate, and peace as your footwear. Use religion as your shield, salvation as your helmet, and my word as your sword. These guns aren't of this globe. They are effective and robust to rip down strongholds. Whilst darkness tries to whisper lies, stand on my reality. Whilst worry tries to creep in, recall my perfect love drives out worry. You are not preventing victory. You are combating victory. My son Jesus already overcame the arena. Every struggle you face, I've already conquered. No weapon formed in opposition to you shall prosper. Each tongue that rises towards you, I can silence. You want the simplest to face the company in religion and consider me. Call upon me, and am able to answer while the enemy comes like a flood. I can raise a popular against him, because I gave you the power to walk on snakes, scorpions, and all of your enemies' strength. Nothing can hurt you. So stand strong, my warrior. Don't back down or give up. Speak my words, walk in my electricity, and trust in my unwavering love. You already have the victory. Kind, my child, I stand strong with God. The world will try to shape your faith. It will tell you what is right, what needs to be changed, and what needs to be given up. I have not, however, asked you to follow the area I have called you to. Join me in my truth. People's lives change, their views shift, and their skills diminish, but my line stays the same. My facts don't change to fit society anymore. Using human dreams doesn't change my justice. The things I've said will last forever, and my ways are better than people's. Do not be fooled by the arena's attempts to silence you, stress you out, and make you question what's right. Stick to my truth and don't water down my words to sound better. I believe in values, and that's the best way to stand for all time. You are no longer made to fit in, but to stand out. You are the light in the dark for me. You are my representative in a world that wants me. Don't let the worry of somebody stop you from being worthy of my status. Those who stand by my truth will walk in my shoes, and those who remain true to me will receive my endless praise. Stay fixed in my word, keep your heart connected with mine, and always stand for my truth, regardless of what the world says. I always stand by God's truth, my friend. Baby, I know that memories and hurts from the past are still weighing on your heart. But I want to tell you of something important. I've forgiven you, regardless of what you did. I will always forgive you, and my love for you will never end. I understand that sometimes it can be challenging to let go of past hurts. I know that the pain feels real and that the scars might still hurt. But I ask you, will you forgive others as much as I have forgiven you? You are the one who needs to forgive them, not them. It's about getting rid of the weight that's holding you back from the peace and healing I have for you. When you choose to forgive, you let my kindness work in your life, fixing your heart and freeing you from the past. Now that I've forgiven you, you don't have to carry the weight of not being free. It's time to be free. I really care about you, and I want you to walk in the peace, joy, and freedom that come from my kindness, my child. You're free. The past doesn't hold you back. Say, I'm free from beyond the hurts, if you're ready to accept my favor. I let you go, and I will walk with you through it all. My sweetheart, there are changes in the field, but I stay the same. This generation is moving quickly forward, joining people all over the world, making knowledge easy to find, and boosting views. But don't let all of this noise drown out my voice. Yura can make things fit. Spread my words, make you one more. Or share the truth. But it can also distract your heart from me. You should protect your thoughts. Furthermore, spirits don't let endless scrolling up a time happen in my presence. Additionally, ensure that the sounds of the arena do not overpower my presence. Remember what you eat, for now. Not everything that seems smart comes from me. Use your time wisely. Let it serve as a beacon, not a series. Let it guide you towards the truth, not away from it. Let it serve as a bridge to me, not a barrier. Seek out my words, connect with my people, and spread my love. But don't let the tools of man take the place of getting to know me personally. No matter what happens in the field, I will still be in the quiet place. Turn off the noise and stay focused. Are you searching for me? You can find me not on a screen, but deep within your heart. Dear child, if you get this word, please know that I can use technology for God's glory. You may feel overwhelmed by the arena's noise and chaos, but my peace is always with you. It's not always the brief and uncertain peace that the sector offers. Occasionally it's a peace that goes beyond all knowledge, a tranquility that can calm even the most troubled heart. If you feel annoyed or stressed, close your eyes and take deep breaths. Invite my presence into your heart at that moment, and my peace will settle over you. Keep your mind and soul safe with this peace, which tells you that I am in charge and will always be with you. You don't have to handle the world's weight by yourself. Let worry move you and worry cross you, and know that I am with you the whole way, shielding you, calming you, and leading you. You will feel calm and at ease in my love. You will find peace. These days, I want you to take a moment to breathe. Know that I am the source of your peace in my serenity, and that you can always find rest for your tired soul in me if you choose to embrace my peace. Kind. There is peace in my heart, and I want my peace to fill every part of you, my child. I created every person in my picture with my hands. Every country, language, and way of life was made by my hands. I love everyone with all my heart. There may be gaps between us, but I see my kids longing for truth, love, and me. You should not allow the department to take root in your heart. No longer look at other people with judgmental eyes. Instead, look at them with loving eyes. Even though you don't always agree, love is more than that. To love your friend, show kindness, look for peace, and give my grace is what I tell you to do. Understanding doesn't change the truth in any way. At the same time, you can maintain a strong faith and listen with a receptive mind. You can share my love without anger, and you can tell people about my truth with kindness and respect, because it's my goodness that makes individuals change their minds. No longer does judgment try to bring people together when there is conflict. Instead, it is a sworn declaration of my love, and other people will see my light through you. As you love like as you love me like I have loved you, you bring my never forget that my nation is for everyone who answers my call, not just one group, country, or language. One day, every one day, we will see every knee bow and every tongue proclaim, I am Lord. Lord. Like loved you, and let my love bring everyone together. Kind. God's love brings everyone together, my dear. Toddler, I know what's in your heart. I see all the hurt, bad, and sorry things you did today. I want to tell you that my love for you defines you, not your problems. People will forgive you if you say sorry. I don't remember your sins because the blood of my Son Jesus washed them away. You are covered by my grace, and then my grace covers you. And nothing is too difficult for my kindness. Worship. I have seen your struggles, your moments of weakness, and the pain of holding on to guilt. But I want you to let go and put those burdens in my hands because I have already forgiven you. I'm not here to condemn you but to heal and restore you. You are free, you are loved, and you are forgiven. When you come to me, you can always start over. I will never turn you away. Rest in my forgiveness today and know that you are easily renewed and made whole through my love. You are free, and I can give you kindness. I am God's mercy has forgiven me. See how you are looking for me, how you value me, and how you want to make me happy. Real prayer isn't always found in customs and routines. It's more often seen in a heart that loves me in certain ways. I no longer enjoy pointless routines or find pleasure in worship. I only do these things because I have to. What I'm looking for is worship that comes from a real heart and a spirit that wants me to be there. Have hope when you pray. Sing for fun when you do it. While you're giving, give with love. Things that people have done in the past should never replace the fire in my heart. Regular rituals can help you remember me, but they shouldn't interfere with a personal date. Only is worship a ritual. It's a way of life that I have given up completely. Don't let religious practices become routine. Instead, use them as a way to enjoy my presence more deeply. All of our prayer should be done with fire, sincerity, and love. You will find my strength in ways that no rite alone can provide as you worship in spirit and fact. I love it when you worship me from the bottom of your heart. So respect me not just in your daily life, but in every moment of it. Follow my ways, love others, Look for me every day, and let your life be an ongoing praise service to me. Type I thank God in prayer, my pricey baby. I see you exactly where you are and want you to know that I'm always with you. Every time I face a challenge, I'm thinking about you and keeping you close. I know how hard things are difficult to right now, the fears that are trying to hold you back and the doubts that keep coming up. But listen to me. I've already made a way for you. The things of this world don't hold your wish. It's far away in me, and I can't let you go when you're down. Please look up to me, because I can give you strength. Have faith that my plans for you are good, and know that I'm making everything in your life better. I am with you even when things seem the darkest. I am always by your side. Your way. Because of me, you have the confidence to keep going even when you can't see the way. My love, you are not alone. I am capable of supporting you through every challenge, every hardship, and every journey venture. Understand, my child, that hope is still alive because I am your wish. If you have me by your side, yo, above it all, God's support strengthens my spirit and allows those words to penetrate your heart today, my beloved child. Ink into your heart today, my beloved child. I've given you everything, my love, my food, and even my way of life. No other sacrifice could be greater than what I have already done for you. I didn't hold back my lower back. My son, on the other hand, gave it freely so that you could live. My love is the ultimate gift, capable of forgiving all sins and bestowing eternal life upon me. However, I now ask you, what gift will you bestow upon me? I ask you, what will you give me? I do not choose empty ceremonies or sacrifices that don't mean anything. The thing I want is your heart. I want your love, trust, and loyalty. Give your name as a resident. Give up what is holy and give your skills and resources not out of obligation, but out of a joyful heart. Because you have to, but because you want to, with a joyful heart. I will bless you in every way. You'll find real happiness when you give up your all. We're mine. If you believe everything I say, you will see my hand move in ways you never thought possible. Your best gift is always what you can do. Instead, it's who you are in me. Love me with all your heart, and love others as much as I love you. This is the sacrifice I'm most happy about. If you get this letter, my child, God's love is the best gift I could give you. I told you that you would go into every country and make followers of them. The crop is good, but there aren't many workers. Are you planning to relocate? You going to talk? Will you shine my light on people who are? Will you illuminate those man lost their way? People walk around in the dark because you are sure of your sin, deceived, and longing for the truth. I put my spirit inside you so that you can be my witness and tell others about my love. Spread the good news and free those don't remain silent. The time is rapidly approaching. Everyone needs to learn the message of the kingdom before the end. Before the end, the message of the kingdom needs to be taught to everyone. I have filled you with power from above, and I can go ahead of you to get hearts ready to hear my word. Souls are watching, so don't put it off any longer. Every country, group, and language should pay attention to my kindness. My helper, push yourself up. Don't worry, Roman 2 can provide you with every useful tool, unlock every door, and provide you with the words to express yourself. Words to say. Do not be afraid. Be my voice on. Please message me when you're ready to assist with my homework. Die to do my homework, my baby. I see the fights you have favored. The enemy is trying to hurt you, steal your joy, and make you fear your heart. But listen to me today. You do not fight alone. I am the Lord of hosts and the leader of heaven's forces. I fight with you every time. If you call on my name, I will flow for you. Even though the enemy may roar, I have already told them that you have won. Sometimes the fight is against real people, Sometimes it's against spiritual forces. The forces of darkness need to stay away from your goal, but I've given you power over them. You have my word, my energy to support you, and my blood to make you whole. You're not weak in my country. You're a fighter. Did I not say in my words, no weapon made against you will work? Isaiah 54:17 says that every attack against this means the enemy can't stop what I have planned for you. So you're more than a victor through Christ, who loves you. When you feel tired, don't run away. Instead, stand strong and put on all of your protection. Truth and right God, religion, my phrase, and prayer have all been given to you. Jen. My phrase and prayer. In the meantime, the battle may intensify. I'm your winner. T outcome remains predetermined. I am your win. Child, please hold your floor. You're not down. You're optimistic. It says, God fights my battles every day. My child, faith isn't always easy. It's not always clear. You don't always see or understand it. But I told you to walk by faith, not by sight. Religion means putting your faith in me even when you can't see the way out, accepting my promises even when things don't look good, and being safe even when you want to difficult up. I know how hard things are for you. I understand your worries. I hear your whispered prayers in the dark, but know that I am with you. I haven't left you yet. Every trip you go on gives you a chance to grow in your faith and help you believe in me even more. Faith doesn't mean y'all never go through hard times. It means y'all get through. Walking through fire and emerging on the other side was akin to being with someone in a storm and knowing that I am their support. Our side. It was like thinking that I'm running even though you can't. Don't surrender when your faith is challenged. Test. You are getting stronger as I stretch and shape you. Your hardships aren't pointless. They are making you stronger, giving you hope, and making you persistent. Every great story starts with a task, but I've already given you victory when you're unsure. Will during times of concern, remind yourself of my identity. Say my word over your life even though the enemy tells you to stop. Company, stand up and say what I promised. I've never let you down, and I won't start now. Keep believing, keep going, and keep your eyes on me. I can take you places you never thought possible. Your faith doesn't always waste your time. It's much more important than that. It's what lets me use my power in your life. If you believe what I say, you might see magic. You will make progress if you walk with me. God makes my faith stronger every day, my beloved child. I have always loved you. I knew you before you breathed your first breath. I had already paved the way for your salvation before you even lived. Sin tried to keep us apart, but my love grew. Christ, my Son, endured the price to secure your freedom. Christ, my Son, paid the price so that you could be free. His blood erased your past. His death broke all the chains that held you back, and his rising gave you a new life. Sin no longer holds you captive, and your mistakes no longer describe who you are. You have been saved. Come to me as you are. You no longer need to strive for perfection or possess everything. Silent. My kindness is boundless, my grace abundant, and my hands remain open. To open. I give you salvation for free. Just believe in it. You trust me. Your eternal life is safe. You, those who believe in my Son, will be saved, and those who trust me will have eternal life. They are not lost, determined, sure, or free. In my hands, and your soul is all gospel safe in my love. God save me. If you understand this, my little one, faith is more than just believing something to be true. It's a lot more about what you do with what you believe. I have not asked you to live in fear, doubt, or uncertainty. I've told you to walk boldly in your faith, take a step forward with confidence, and know that I'm going before you. Religion is more than just a word you say in prayer. It smiles of following the rules. It smiles trusting me even when I don't know what to do. Trusting my words even though the answers haven't shown up yet. Miles continues to trust my words, even though the answers have yet to reveal themselves. Our life. Wait for the best time to act, but don't wait. Do not be afraid and wait. You can't get across the seas or the mountains without me. I make ways where there don't seem to be any. I could have given you gear if I had known you. If I say you'll do something, I can do it. If I found a dream in your heart, I can give you the strength to make it come true. Don't you stay resolute if you desire to witness miracles. Do not merely adhere to my advice. Lkn. If you want wonders to happen, don't just listen to what I say. Stay strong. Your faith is strong, and it puts things into action instead of just words. Let your life speak for itself. Trust me, not fear, to lead your steps, and let your love be proof that I am with you. I am with you and for you, and as long as you have faith, nothing is impossible. I stand strong for God, even though the fight is going on around you. I am here to protect you. Do you not see that I am going ahead of you, standing behind you, and surrounding you with my strong presence? Because I have my hand on you, no tool made against you will. Where you should fight this war alone. Stand with me in my power as the Lord of Heaven's armies. Our own. Stand with me in my power, because I am the Lord of Heaven's armies. While the enemy talks lies, I will shut him up with the truth. Remember that I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of energy, love, and a sound mind. Even when worry tries to take over, take off your gear and continue to defend your faith and wield the power of my word. The sword of my word. The forces of darkness can't stand up to the power of my call. Say it, state it, and walk in the power I've given you. You are wrapped in a blanket, my baby. Bad things will not happen to you because I have placed my angels around you. You are part of it because my son's blood is in you. If the enemy tries to attack you, he will be scared. Should the enemy attempt to assault you, he will retreat in a matter of 7 steps due to my unwavering presence. It's okay for you to win because I already won. Have hope, walk with courage, and know that you are not alone. Raise your voice and say, my baby, God is always watching over me. I'm still talking, though. My voice is still there. I have not stopped talking. The same God who talked to the prophets in the past is still talking. I look over reviews. I warn you. Roman to accomplish this through the use of vision. Through vision. Don't believe people who say I don't talk to my people. My spirit is alive and moving among my children, showing them what's to come. I put my messengers on this technology to tell people about my truth, warn them of risks ahead of time, and call my people. Get back to doing what's right. But be smart, my child. Not every voice that says talk for me is really me. You should look at the spirits and compare every forecast to what I say, because I don't contradict myself, and my truth doesn't change. Many fake preachers will appear in the last days, speaking words that sound good but aren't right for the heart. If you live close to me, I beneficial make good decisions. Pay attention after I talk and when I reveal. I'm getting my church ready for what's coming, and telling my people please keep the warning in mind at this time. Warning are don't ignore my advice any longer. You and more. People who pay attention to what I say and do what I say will walk in knowledge and safety. I'm speaking to this group in a way that I never have before. People who pay attention will see my hand move, and people who answer will those in my direction. I'm going to tell you about my plans, so open your heart. Kindly claim this. I listen to what God has to say, my dear one. Want you to know that I want you to know that I have created a place for you. A home where you won't have to worry, suffer, or hurt. A life full of peace and happiness that goes beyond all understanding. This world is just a trip. and I have something better for you despite your struggles. I've promised that those who believe in my love and grace will have a forever home in heaven where all tears will be wiped away and there will be love, peace, and all of my glory. However, the trouble of this world is only for a short time. The happiness of being with me forever will never fade. You can't imagine a place like heaven where there is no sadness, no fear, and no pain. It's a long way from anywhere else you go. It's a far cry from anywhere else where you could find the peace and beauty of my presence. Are you? And as I said I would, I can come back to take you home. That's why I ask you to stay strong in your faith, trust in my plan, and look forward to the promise of eternal life. If you're going through some things right now, know that they are only temporary. You have a place set aside for you in heaven where you will always be with me, child of mine. The suffering and pain of this life will end, but the praise you will receive in heaven will last forever. Keep your eyes on me, because I'm the way, the truth, and the life. Forever. Your home is safe and sound in my hands. Declare with all your heart, God is building my eternal home. Accept my promise as true and know that I will never let you down, my child. Let your fingers help other people. Dear child, I'm the Lord your God, the one who gives you every gift. I'm the only one who blesses you so that you can bless others. Do not be too focused on the things of this world. What you have isn't really yours. It's a tool, a seed, a chance to show my love. When you give freely, you enter into the divine flow of my abundance. Did I not say that someone who SWS sparingly will receive sparingly, but someone who SWS generously will receive abundantly? I watch over the hands that supply. I multiply what's released in faith, and I bless people who pour love into others. When you see a need and meet it, you're doing my work. When you feed the hungry, clothe the naked, and comfort the broken-hearted, you are serving me. It's never too much to give, because generosity isn't about the amount, but the heart behind it. I honored the widow who gave 2 small coins, thinking about my baby with faith, thinking about my baby because I am the one who refills and rewards. If you bless others, you will be blessed. Blessing others will bless you, and refreshing others will refresh you. Always keep my promises. Give and you will receive it, pressed down and shaken together. Everyone else says to save and hoard to protect what is yours, but I say to give love and believe in me. Are you going to open your heart today? Would you be willing to assist me? The fact that I enjoy giving shows how I am, and am proud to be a cheerful person. Say right now, God blesses a giving heart, my child. I plan music and beauty, and I put creation in your heart so that you would want to worship me in spirit and in truth. Whenever someone sings, plays, or writes something that praises me, they are giving me praise. Do you no longer think of music and art as skills? They could be gifts. I gave you the power to explain my glory. When David played the harp, devils ran away while my people sang in prison. Walls came down as my home turned into a building, and skilled artists made beauty for my presence to stay. Music and art have power. Worship is more than just words. It's the sound of your heart beating faster toward me. It's the sound of your heart wailing with love. No matter what you do before me, play a musical instrument, paint a picture, write poems, or dance. If you do it in my name, it will be holy. Your praise should be real in a world full of noise that rises above the chaos. Let your art show me what my life is really like. Please consider using your imagination to point other people in the direction of me. Do not keep what I put inside you any longer. You break chains, heal hearts, and manifest my presence as you worship through music and art. Sing, make, and praise me with everything you have, because I love it when you do. Kindly, I express my gratitude to God by creating music, my sweetheart. I know the road ahead seems uncertain and the path you're on feels hard, but my plan for you is the best. I am the only one who can see the giant picture and know each and every step you will take before you do them. When you trust me, you believe in the trip even though you can't see where it's going. Religion isn't about knowing all the answers. It's about knowing that you can trust me even if you don't understand why things happen the way they do. It's about having faith that I have your future in my hands and am running everything on your right. When you are worried or in question, lean on me. I am your safe place and your power. Please know that I am with you at all times, and your agreement with me is what makes my peace possible and gives you a reason to live. There will be hard times, but faith means you won't face them alone. I'm leading, helping, and strengthening you through them all. So trust my plan. Believe in my time, and know that I'm normally working in ways you can't see. I am here, and with you on your journey, regardless of where you are. Please proceed immediately. I am in alignment with God's plan. Let your heart ask for your attention as I care for you with love, my beloved child. This world isn't your home. You're just seeing it. But I've set up a place for you that will last forever, won't fall, and is full of my glory. There are several rooms in my house, and I've made one just for you. The problems with this way of life will go away, but my happiness for you will last forever. Without me, there is no more pain, no more sadness, and no more death. Every tear can be wiped away, every load lifted, and your earthly problems will never return in my greatness. In my presence, you'll feel my love's beauty and endless joy. I sent my Son Jesus to make a way for you. Anyone who believes in him will not die but will live forever. Heaven is not something you win by doing good things, and the enemy can't take it away from you. It's just a gift I give to people who trust me. There may be short-lived thrills in the ring, but nothing beats the happiness that awaits you in my company. Stay committed, my child. The run may seem long, but the praise will last forever. Do not let fear take over your heart, because I am with you. The grave cannot defeat those who belong to me. We will always accept you with open arms, and you will live in my home as long as you are here on earth. Don't break this promise. It's real. You will live forever, and nothing can take away my love for you. Type, my soul rests with God. If you accept, believe, and get the promise of eternal life. My baby, open your heart, because I need to talk to you. People who are looking for me and people who want to hear my words are getting my truth. People who walk by faith instead of sight can see the secrets of the kingdom. But those who can hear them and see them are the only ones who can really understand, though. I'm a God who talks. I'm a God who shows. I have talked to people through my messengers, my words, dreams, and wishes. Without my people, I no longer leave them in the dark. I point my light in their direction. The market is perplexing, but my words could be your guide. While fear tries to take over your heart, my discovery will bring you peace. Do not move before I see you. If you listen to my spirit, he'll show you things that you need to return. This is the start of your skill. I'm telling you about my plans for your life. As a leader, I can show you the way and promise to keep my word. You are witnessing the realization of old predictions. No longer will my promises be null and empty. They will come true before their due date. Don't be scared of what's coming up because I'm already there. No longer question what I said. What I said is true. Accept what I've told you, and you'll walk with confidence. If you look for me, I can show you wonderful and strong stuff. They don't know my spirit is moving, my truth is coming out, or my vows are coming true. Hold on tight, because I'm about to tell you what I want. Kind God shows me, my baby, who he really is. I see your heart-shaped heart. I hear your prayers. I know the things you've wanted, and the good things you've been waiting for. Nonetheless, do not worry. The present is a great time for me. What you think is a delay is often my divine training. This is what you see as ready, me working. I don't keep good things from my kids anymore. I'm a great dad, and he'll do something great, but I won't always know when. On the other hand, you constantly want it. You need to agree with me. You can't see what I see. If I gave you everything at once, it might weigh you down instead of bless you. I close some doors not because I'm saying no, but because I'm urging you not to. However, I use the waiting time to mold, fortify, and prepare you for greater things in the future. Don't get tired, my child. Keep your faith strong. Keep walking in obedience. Keep praising even before the next step comes. What I promised will come to pass at its appointed time. No longer do you need to push it, and you would rather not rush it either. Look at my method, because I'm not late. I'll see that the wait was well worth it when the gift comes. If you get this message, type, I think that's God's best time. My child, listen to what I say today. I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Choose ways of living and loyalty, and my benefits will pour into your life. It makes me proud to be a good father that I shower my kids with love when they follow my rules, think about me, and walk in my ways. You set yourself up to get everything I've saved for you. Not only are things made of cloth are my gifts, they also include peace that goes beyond understanding, happiness that can't be taken away, strength during challenging times, and shoes that open doors that no one else can close. In exchange for honoring me, I will bless your home, your family, your work, and everything else you do. It makes sense to me that you would do well even in dry places. My benefits will come after you catch up with me and set you up in ways you never thought possible. But my child, don't run away from my ways, don't walk in defiance, because sin separates you from my goodness. The enemy wants to trick you, take your attention away, and take you far from my safety. He wants to take your happiness, peace, and future, but I've given you an option. Doing the right thing will show you how much I have. Listening to my words will show you how good I am. The world may also offer shortcuts, but they lead to destruction. My path might need hope, but it leads to a way of life. If you believe me and follow me, I can help you get benefits that go beyond what you can take in. I will let the windows of heaven shine on your lives. You're my baby, and I want you. Type, God's blessings are all around me, my child. I am the Lord, the big and the small, the start and the end. I control all of Advent, so nothing happens that isn't my will. I've known you since the beginning of time. I had a reason for being in your life before you took your first breath. I don't get surprised by anything. I can handle anything. I keep the whole world in my hands. I still keep you close, though. There will be times in your life when you don't know what's going on. Even though you can't see or feel it, I'm working everything out for your good. I am responsible for your life. My plans for you are the best. My ways are better than yours. And you don't know what I know. Think about me, because I don't make mistakes. Every delay is for a reason, and every turn leads to something better in the future. Even the hard seasons are making you stronger for something bigger as you walk through the doorway. As you walk through the waves, I'm shaping you. I'm the author of your story, and I've put victory into your future. Do not let doubt or worry take root in your heart any longer. The enemy can also try to shake you, but he can't get you off of my hand. Take comfort in the fact that I am in charge and know that I can see the end from the start. I haven't failed, and I won't fail. When it's right for me, what I promised will come true. You are safe in my hands and comfortable in my plan. Accept everything I say as true, and you will be at peace no matter what. My love for you will never change because my will is best and my strength is endless. Type, I believe in God's plan. Remember, my love, that my church isn't just a building or a place you go. My church is my body, my people, and my changing presence in the earth. You are a part of something bigger than yourself, something that will last forever, something that works, and something that brings my fame. I've called my church a lighthouse of hope, a healing home, and a safe place for people who have lost their way. I have caused harm to the spirit of my church so that the world can understand my love, strength, and truth. Don't just watch. You're an important part of my plan. You serve me when you work for my church. You serve me through your prayers, worship, giving, and supporting others. As you build my kingdom, the world wants my church more than ever. It wants my people to stand up, walk together, love no matter what, and be brave in real life. Do not leave the group of people I have put around you. Stay in the community I have created for you. The church needs you, and you need the church. There is a difference between your absence, your thoughts, and your love. I want you to be loyal to my church. Rather than waiting, I want you to participate, serve, and invest in my work. When my people unite as a team, the enemy is frightened, miracles occur. Lives undergo transformations, and nations triumph. You're my hands and feet and my voice in a world that needs hope while my church stands in electricity. Don't hold back anymore. Give yourself completely to the art of my country, and you will see my greatness found in ways you can't even imagine. My child, I serve God's church with all my heart. I can see how you can do well even in dry places. Once you pass me, my benefits will follow you and set you up in ways you never thought possible. But, my baby, don't be afraid of my ways. Don't walk in defiance, because sin separates you from my goodness. The enemy wants to trick you, take your attention away, and pull you far from my safety. He wants to take your happiness, peace, and freedom, but I have given you a wish. Walking in justice will show you how rich I am. Listening to my words will show you how good. There may also be shortcuts in the world, but they lead to destruction. Religion might be needed for my class. Nevertheless, it ends in ways of life. If you believe in me and pay attention to me, I will give you benefits that go beyond what you can imagine. I have the power to open the windows of heaven into your life. You're my little kid, and I am making the choice. Kind, God's gifts are all over me, my child. That's right. In the Lord, the beginning and the end. Things only happen when I want them to because I am responsible for all Advent. From the beginning of time, I knew you. I had a reason for being in your life before you took your first breath. I can change anything, so nothing shocks me. I hold the whole world in my hands. I still keep you close, though. There may be times in your life when you don't understand what's going on. Do not worry. I am managing everything on your top. Even when you can't see or feel it. Tough times will come, storms will rise, and doors will close. I am in charge of how you live your lives. I have the best plans for you. My ways of doing things are better than yours, and I know more than you do. I don't make mistakes, so accept what I say as true. Every delay is for a reason, and every detour is part of your fate. Even the hard times are making you stronger for something bigger when you walk through the fire, and making you better as you walk along the water. I have you on. Your story is being written by me, and victory is written into your future. Do not let fear or doubt take root in your heart. The enemy could also try to shake you, but he can't take you away from me because you know I see the end from the start and am in charge. I have never failed, and I never will. What I said I would do will happen when it's right for me. You're safe in my hands and at ease with my plan. Yes, you must agree with me, and you may walk in peace no matter what. My will is perfect, My energy never ends, and my love for you will never change. I think of God's plan as final. Yes, my friend, my church is more than just a house or a place you go. My church is my body, my people, and my changing existence in the world. You're a part of something bigger than yourself, something that will last forever, something strong, and something that wears my glory. I've called my church a lighthouse of hope, a healing home, and a safe place for people who feel lost. And for the broken, I have placed my spirit in my church, allowing the world to witness my love, power, and truth. Don't just watch. You're an important part of my plan while you serve my church. Do, pray, worship, and encourage other people. These are all ways that you serve me. You are building my country. The sector wants my church more than ever. It wants my people to rise up, to walk in peace, live without problems, and stand firmly in the truth. Do not leave the group of people I've brought together. Do not leave the society I've built around you. The church needs you, and you need the church. Prayers, love, and being there for someone make a difference. I want you to be loyal to my church and not just sit back and wait. I want you to take part, help, and give money to what I'm doing. When my people work together as one, wonders happen, lives are changed, countries are changed, and the enemy is scared. You are my hands and feet when my church is in charge. You are my voice in a world that wants hope. Please don't hold back. Give yourself fully to the work of my state, and you will see my greatness in ways that are beyond your imagination. My child, I serve God's church with all my heart. I gave you the earth and everything on it, along with every help. Every gift and every reward comes from me. I gave you power not to get something for yourself, but to be a good caretaker. The things you have aren't really yours. They are mine and are in your care so that you can honor me by how you use them. Don't throw away what I've given you now. If you are dedicated to the little things, I will give you a lot, whether it's money, time, skills, or even the earth itself. Use these things wisely. Don't store them out of fear or waste them out of stupidity. Instead, handle them with skill and kindness, because I am watching how you handle what I have given you. And to the responsible custodian, I can open the windows of heaven with more benefits. Take care of the sick, help those in need, and treat the land with respect, because I made the earth not to be killed but to be maintained. The sector groans under the weight of greed and forgets, but I told my people to be different. Be gentle with other people. Let your kindness serve as proof of how good I am. While you give, you won't be short of anything. You will do well as long as you take care of what I gave you. On the other hand, people will find their fingers empty if they hold on too tightly to what they have. You are just a caretaker, but one day you may explain how you used what I gave you. Be smart about how you use it for my kingdom, my praise, and the good of others. Thank you for reading this message. If you find it, please be kind to me. My beloved child, I have plans for you. My plans for you are far beyond your wildest dreams. I have not forgotten you, nor have I left you. Even when you can't see a way forward, I'm working behind the scenes. Every project, setback, and delay is part of my divine plan to shape, improve, and prepare you for the future. You can look for uncertainty. The world may try to tell you that your good days are behind you, that things will never change, and that hope is lost. But I tell you that I am the God of new beginnings, healing, and endless opportunities. If someone tells you something that seems impossible, don't believe them. Don't let the enemy's lies make you think that your situation can't be fixed. Your story isn't over, and the closed doors were not your final location. You didn't have to give up after your failures. I have something better planned for you. I know the plans I have for you. They are plans to help you, not hurt you, They are plans to give you hope for the future. Your tomorrow is in my hands, and I have already left. You should walk by faith instead of sight. Believe that I am leading you to places of blessing, wealth, and peace. Know that every tear you've shed hath been saved, and every prayer you've prayed hath been heard. I see you, I hear you, and I am moving for you. Keep your eyes on me, and I will lead you to the fate I promised. The good isn't behind you. It's just around the corner. Don't be scared or downhearted. I am your God, and I will never leave you. Kindly read and claim this. God's plans bring me wishes, my child. I've called you to walk. In reality, I'm the God of truth. The world may teach lying as a way to get ahead, but I bless those who walk in integrity. The curved path may seem easier at first, but it leads to destruction in the end. But if you stand firm in honesty, I will support you, and no one can bring you down. Let your words be real, your actions be natural, and your heart be straight before me. Talk with knowledge, and let your yes be yes and your no be no. When you choose honesty, you become my man or woman. I see what's going on behind the scenes, and I admire people who stay honest even when no one is looking, and looking even when no one is hearing. I pay attention. Don't give in now. Truth for the approval of others for their criticisms will fade, but my blessings will last forever. A life of integrity. It might cost you in the short term, but it will bless you beyond measure in the long run. I can provide for you. I can open doors that no one else can close. I will give you work to do because you have chosen to walk in righteousness. Trust me, and don't be tempted by the dishonest ways of the world. Those who lie may also do well for a while, but their foundations will fall apart. But people who walk in truth stand on a solid foundation that can't be shaken. If you have a heart that seeks righteousness, you'll always have my want. Make honest choices all the time, and you'll be at peace. My blessing is on people who stay honest, and my choice follows them wherever they go. God bless true hearts, my child. Don't worry about the storm. I am with you in your trials. They aren't meant to kill you. Instead, they are meant to make you stronger. Every problem, obstacle, and battle is making you into the person you are. Even when you feel weak, remember that my strength is made stronger in your weakness. When you feel lost, know that I'm in charge. You may be pressed, but you're not crushed. You will be hit, but you're not destroyed. What the enemy meant to hurt you, I can turn for good. I've seen every tear you've shed and felt every burden you've carried. But know this, victory is coming. The war isn't the end of your story. I've promised to change your ways. Don't give up when trouble comes your way. Keep pressing forward because I'm making a way where there seems to be none. I can turn your pain into a cause, your hardship into a testimony, and what seems like a setback into a setup for something else. Agree with me, because I'm the God who turns trials into victories. Keep going, my baby. The breakthrough is on its way, and the victory is already in the books. I understand the struggles you're going through. Life has worn you down, and distractions have made you feel empty. But your story isn't one of defeat. It's one of victory over adversity. It belongs to me, and I have already won. Have faith, walk with courage, and know that I'm with you through it all. Tight. God turns trials into triumphs, my beloved. Today, I invite you to return to me and find renewal within me. I am the living water. Whoever drinks from me will never thirst again. I am the sustenance of life. Those who consume me will never experience hunger. I am the vine, and you are my branches. Stay connected to me, and you will grow. You can't find renewal in this world, and short-term pleasures won't satisfy your soul either. Only my spirit can give you true freshness. When you spend time with me, I heal you. When you stay with me, I refresh you. And when you search for me, I give you new energy. Allow the things that drain you to go. Give up the things that keep you from me. Sit down at my feet, and I will pour out my mercies on you. They are new every morning. My grace is enough for you, and my spirit is ready to heal your heart. Don't depend on the power of the day before. They are constantly looking for me. Your spirit needs nourishment every day, just like your body does. Come to me, and I will renew you. I will bring back your joy, your ardor, and a new fire for my state. We didn't design you to exist in a state of exhaustion. Stay in my presence, and let me refresh you. Allow my spirit to flow through you, offering your soul fresh perspectives on life. Type, God refreshes my soul every day, my beloved child. I see you. I see the battles you're avoiding, the struggles that weigh on your heart, and the times when worry tells you that you're not good enough. But listen to me. I've made you strong. I have found a brave spirit inside you that can't be broken. Don't be afraid of the storms that come your way, because He'll be with you through them. Don't give up when things get hard, because they may be shaping you, making you stronger, and getting you ready for bigger things. You were made to live in worry. You were meant to. When tough situations come up, run away. You were meant to stand tall, rise above, and walk in victory. When you feel weak, come to me, and I will give you strength again. When you feel tired, lean on me, and I will lift you up. My grace is enough for you. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. You are not alone. I am fighting for you, standing next to you, and surrounding you with my love. Did I not tell my servant Joshua, be strong and brave, for I am with you wherever you go? The same promise is for you now. You are not alone. The power that split the seas, stopped lions' mouths, and raised the dead lives in you. Don't give up. Don't lose hope. The road may be hard, but I've already conquered the area. What the enemy meant to hurt me, I can fix. What looked like a setback is actually a way for you to move forward. Stay with me. Keep going. Hold on to your faith. Your strength lies in your resilience. Your courage is your weapon. As long as you walk in religion, nothing can stop you. You are stronger than you think because I am your energy. Upward push up, my baby. Walk in self-belief. Stay brave. Fear nothing, for I am with you always. I am strong through God, my beloved toddler. Time is a gift. Each day I give you as part of my divine plan. Do not fear getting older. Each season is making you better, making you smarter, and drawing you closer to my heart. People may tell you that kids are where good times happen, but I want you to know that your best years are still ahead of you, in me. You have not been forgotten or ignored. I have counted every hair on your head, and my love for you has never changed. Your motivation doesn't fade with age. It grows stronger, shines a light on those who follow you, and proves my goodness. You are not fading. You are becoming more fully who I made you to be. Don't live on what you can't do. Instead, live on the grace I've given you. I am still working through you and calling you higher. Don't say I am too old. I have used older people to do powerful things. Moses led my people when he was 80, and Abraham became a father when he was 114. Your life is over until I say it is. Let your spirit rise, and let your heart be full of my joy. Of not at what has happened, but at what will happen. I am with you always, and I can keep you. God is my power. If you want to walk in my gifts, my child, you need to walk in my ways. People often see obedience as a burden, but I see it as a way to life, joy, and peace. When you do what I say, you enter into the fullness of my plan. My ways are higher, my mind is greater, and I lead you in the way of righteousness on your own. The world teaches rebellion, But I call you to obedience not because I want to control you, but because I want what's best for you. As a loving parent who guides and corrects his children, so do I guide and correct you in love. Don't hate my field, it's proof that you're my toddler. Those I love are correct so that they can grow in knowledge and walk in my desire. As you think and obey, you will see my hand move in your life. Blessings follow those who walk in my reality. Don't just hear my word, live it. Walk with integrity and love, as I've told you, and try to find righteousness in everything you do. Your obedience is a seed that will bear a harvest of style, safety, and provision. Unfortunately, many people who want my blessings have to deal with my discipline. But obedience is what frees my excellence. When you give into my will and follow where I lead, I can open doors no man can close and make your path clear. Trust me, even if obedience is hard. Know that I am responsible for everything for your benefit. Follow me, and you'll never be short of money. Walk in my truth, and I will bless you beyond measure. Degree type God rewards obedience and faithfulness. If you commit to walking in my ways and trusting in my plan, my toddler, do you already know the power of real sacrifice? The world has taught you that sacrifice means loss, but I tell you that sacrifice in my call is an advantage. As you relinquish your possessions, I bestow upon you immeasurable benefits. I don't like empty ritual offerings, nor do I find satisfaction in sacrifices made out of worry or duty. What I want is a heart that is fully given over to me. My son, I made the exact sacrifice before you were born. Jesus Christ shed his blood so that you would never have to bear the burden of your sins alone. He became the perfect lamb, the sacrifice that made it possible for you to be free all the time. I gave my son for you as the greatest act of love that has ever been shown. What do I ask of you? I seek not the sacrifice of burnt offerings, but the surrender of your heart. I ask that you accept me as I am, obey me, and follow me wherever I go. Don't hold on to what you think you need. While you lay it down, I can replace it with something else. Furthermore, don't worry about what you should give up. I am your company, your sustainer, and the source of all good things. My child, I see the problems you are having and the options that don't seem possible. But don't forget that I'm Jehovah Jireh, the God who provides. Every religious sacrifice is a chance for me to show how faithful I am. Kindly accept my perfect sacrifice and walk in the freedom and plenty I've planned for you. Type, I believe God's perfect sacrifice. My child, I have called you to be set apart. You are not like everyone else. You are mine. I have chosen you, cleansed you, and called you to walk in holiness. Holiness isn't a burden, it's a gift. It shows that I'm in your life, and that you're walking in my light. The world may also tell you that holiness is outdated, that purity doesn't matter, that you should stay, but I tell you, be holy, because I'm holy. Holiness isn't about being perfect, it's about giving up. When you choose to follow my ways and keep your heart and mind safe, you become like me. Don't let sin catch you. Don't give in to stupidity. The light inside you. The enemy wants to distract you and pull you away from me, but I've given you the strength to stand firm. You'll see the benefits of holiness if you follow my ways and let my spirit guide, convict, and purify you. Being holy is an adventure, not a vacation. Every day I'm making you better, more like me. Live near me. Let my words wash over you and choose righteousness. Then you'll see my glory in your life. You are mine. You are set apart. You are called to holiness. Type this out loud. I walk in God's purity. I want you to know that I'm your issuer, and that I'm pouring out financial benefits over your life. You might not always be able to see it with your natural eyes, but believe that I'm working behind the scenes, opening doors and making paths where there don't seem to be any. Your supply isn't limited to what you see in the herbs. It comes from my many resources, which can be very many in times of financial trouble. Remember that I am the God who gives you everything you want. I see your hard work, your loyalty, and your heart. I know what you're going through, and have heard your prayers. Currently, I'm making a way for you, whether it's through a new chance, a big step forward, or an unexpected wish. I can give you what you want. You don't feel alone or forgotten. I have amazing plans for you, including a financial boost that will bless you and others. Agree with me. Keep walking in faith and know that my plans for your financial future are full of hope, peace, and plenty. So right now, in faith, receive it. Type, I receive my blessing, and declare it with all my heart because I'm ready to pour out more than you can imagine. Your big step forward is on the way. Trust it, believe it. It's on the way, my child. My word is life. It's not just a book. It's the living, breathing fact that will guide you, improve you, and shape your future. Spend time in my word if you want to grow in your faith, then get to know me better. Don't take what other people say about me as gospel. Come and know me for yourself. I've spoken to you through my word, and every promise, command, and fact written in it is for you. My word is your foundation. People will try to shake you, but if you are rooted in my truth, you will be strong. My word is your sword. When the enemy comes against you, it must be far from my truth in order for you to win. My word is your guide. When you don't know which way to go, it must be my voice that leads you. Read it, think about it, and keep it close to your heart. Don't let the world's distractions keep you from the power of my word, because those who hunger for my truth will be satisfied. People who are looking for me will find me. People who build their lives on my words will never be shaken. Come grow in my reality, and y'all walk in my wisdom and electricity. Type, I grow through God's words, my child. I've called you to walk in a world where lying is common and people compromise for their gain. Allow your yes to be yes and your no to be no. Dishonesty should not sway you. I find satisfaction in those who walk uprightly. Integrity is about being yourself when no one is watching, not what you do when others are. I see the whole picture and search the hearts of my people. Do not trade your character for temporary gain. Do not give up your values for man's approval. I can reveal hidden actions. What the world honors, I don't always honor. If you remain true to my word, you may walk in need. If you are honest with little things, I will trust you with bigger things. If you stand up for what's right, I'll stand by you, even if it costs you something to be honest. I could be your giver, and if being honest makes you stand out, I could be your defense. Be honest with me, and I'll bless you for it. Let your life reflect my reality. Be true to your word, talk honestly, and act with honor. The world may twist the truth, but you are known to be unique. Follow my ways, and you'll shine like a light in the darkness. I follow God's truth, my dear child. I see your heart. I know your desires, your struggles, and the joy you bring to every moment. I'm with you, watching over you, and guiding you with love that never fades. I want you to know how much I love you and appreciate your trust in me. I love you, and I enjoy your worship, both in the words you use and in the way you live, with a heart full of thanksgiving. Being thankful is a gift, my child. When you say thanks, you make room in your heart for more good things to come from me. You find peace even in the storm when you give thanks, and you find the strength and courage to face anything that comes your way when you worship. You do. You are no longer walking alone. I am with you in every step, breath, and moment. Remember that my love for you is real even when things are hard. My hand is on you, guiding you and lifting you. Let thanksgiving be the music of your soul, and worship flow from your heart. When you thank me, you draw closer to my presence, and that's where you'll find everything you need. So today, my beloved toddler, say it with your whole heart. Please forgive me. Know that I am listening, and I am so happy for your reward. I love you so much, my beloved toddler. You were never meant to go through this journey alone. I made you for community, romance, and friendship, just as I made the body from many parts, each with its own function. I put you in a family of Christians so that you can grow, thrive, and help each other. There's energy in balance. When you stand together, you're stronger. When you help each other up, you rise higher. An unmarried ember on its own can get cold, but when it's around other embers, it burns brightly. That's why I tell you to like each other, help each other, and pray for each other. If one of you is weak, the others can help carry the load. When one of you is happy, the whole body is happy. Don't shut yourself off right now. Don't let the enemy convince you that you have to fight your wars by yourself. I put people in your life for a reason. Are you trying to get to know your brothers and sisters? Encourage them and let them encourage you. Fellowship isn't just a gathering, it's a source of energy, healing, and joy. If so, or if you need more, I'm there with them. Your faith grows when you stand together, and your prayers are stronger when you say them together. The love I've given you is meant to be shared to bring light into the lives of those around you. Get back together, support each other, and stand as one, and you'll see my blessings overflow in the middle of you. The world will know my love through the way you love each other. Thank you, because when we work together, we achieve more. My dear child, I know the choices you have to make and the uncertain points in your path. But let me tell you that you are not alone on your trip. I am your guide, and I will lead you with knowledge that goes beyond expertise. If you don't know which way to go, trust that I am illuminating the path before you. Sometimes life's choices can feel overwhelming, but I promise that my expertise is always available to you in the quiet moments. If you seek me with a humble heart, I will speak to you through my words, prayers, and soft whispers. Even if you can't see the whole picture, trust that I have already mapped out the way for you. When you are uncertain, don't rely on your own knowledge alone. Lean on me. I can guide your steps and give you the clarity you need with my understanding. It gives you peace of mind to know that I am usually ahead of you getting ready that way. So when you're doubtful, stick to your agreement with me. I have given you the information you need to move forward. Keep your heart open, stay close to me, and watch how I can personally help you. Think about what I say and let me lead you. You're not lost. You're being led. Type, I believe in God's guidance. God, my child, you did not come into existence by chance. With the help of chance, before the earth's laws, I knew you. I made you with a purpose, a calling, and destiny in mind. There's something only you can do, a task only you can complete. Gifts and skills you have are not random. They may be divine deposits put in you for my glory. Don't base your calling on other people. Don't doubt what I have put in you. I've called you to something bigger than you can imagine. The enemy will try to distract you by saying you're unworthy, your goals are too high, and your past disqualifies you. But I tell you, I've chosen you, I've prepared you, and I will finish what I've started in you. Breakthrough in faith even when you can't see the whole picture. Trust that I am leading you every step of the way. Your reason is just about success. It's about effect. It's about changing lives, restoring desire, and finding my love through you. Keep going. Don't give up on me. I can open doors that no one else can close and take you places you never thought possible. I can use you in ways that you can't even imagine. You have been chosen, called, and anointed. Now go forward with your cause with confidence, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. Kindness, my goal, guides every move I make. My beloved children, I created you to be one. I didn't make you to be split up, but to walk together in love, to support each other, and to live in harmony as one frame. Just as the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit are one, so have I created my people to live in unity. The world will try to split you up through differences, offenses, and pleasure, but don't let the division take root in your heart. My spirit is one of peace, not conflict. My love doesn't care about looks, history, or fame. I have given you one religion, one wish, and one Lord Jesus Christ, the foundation of harmony. If you want my blessing, then walk together. I promise that wherever people gather in my name, you'll be there with them. Where there is peace, my spirit flows freely. Where there is love, my strength moves mightily. I've given my blessing to people who stand together in love, because a house divided cannot stand, but a house built on my truth will never be shaken. Forgive each other, support each other, seek peace, and don't fight. Don't let selfishness or pleasure ruin what I want to build between you. If you give my love, then let it be clear in how you treat others, my church, and my people. Let there be no walls between you. Let there be no competition, jealousy, or blocking between you. Instead, walk in my spirit, and you will see the beauty of real unity. God unites us in love, my child. I see your heart. I know that the things you believe will bring you success, will bring you happiness, but real happiness doesn't come from having things. It comes from understanding me. The world tells you that you need more success, more money, or more fame to be happy. But I tell you that I'm enough. If you look for the things of this world, they may never truly satisfy you. They will give you short-term pleasure, but my presence brings you lasting peace. Find ways to rest in what I've given you. Thanks for the benefits you already have today. When you stop trying to get more and start trusting, you'll see that you don't need anything else. I am your issuer, your part, and everything you need. Paul learned to be happy in all situations, whether he had a lot or not enough, because his power came from me. But peace is possible for you too. You can enjoy every season knowing that my plans for you are good, that I'm with you, and that I will never leave you. Don't judge others. Don't look at what they have and think you lack. Because I love you, I have a special plan and reason just for you. What I have for you is enough. My grace is enough. My love is plenty. If you agree with me, you will find peace in any situation. You'll realize that the most valuable thing isn't always what you carry with you, but who you walk with me, your God type. I find happiness in God if you get this, my toddler. Being alive is more than just a short time on earth. It's a story that will live on after you die. A spiritual legacy began before you and will continue after you die. I told you to pass on your faith, not just stay strong. The prayers and faith of your ancestors have added you to the ones who are in heaven now. Because they obeyed me, gave up things, and were devoted to me, I was able to help you. Now it's your turn to carry on the torch. What are you going to leave behind? Will your children see you following my ways? Will your family, friends, and community understand me because of your faith? People in the future will talk about how faithful you were, just like I saw Abraham, David, and Paul. Don't let the world describe your legacy. Let me do it. A legacy of wealth will fade. A legacy of reputation may be forgotten. That a legacy of faith will last forever. Teach the next generation my word. Show them what it means to consider me. They should see my light through your life. Your birth was not accidental. It was intended for you to shine brightly, make a lasting impact, and construct something that will endure beyond your lifetime. Honor my call in everything you do, and I will bless your family, your destiny, and your legacy. Stay today in a way that will echo into eternity. Every day, my child, I respect God's heritage. I have told you to stand firm in your faith. No matter what is going on around you, the world is constantly changing. Traditions change, ideals shift, and society tries to redefine reality. But my words don't change. What I've said stays the same. If you want your religion to shape the subculture, not the other way around, don't let tradition rule your religion. Many will try to convince you that my ways are out of date, that holiness is pointless, and that my instructions aren't followed today. But I tell you this, I'm the same yesterday, today, and forever. What I thought was righteous back then is still righteous now, and what I thought was sin back then is still sin now. I love everyone from every nation, tribe, and tongue. I made a range, and am proud of the beauty of different cultures. But I no longer call you complying with the sector. I call you set apart, a light in the darkness, and a voice of truth in the chaos. In times of stress, it can be hard to stick to my word. There will be times when standing up for me will make you stand out, but don't be afraid. I am with you and will strengthen you. People's approval is temporary, but the reward of obedience lasts forever. Stick to my word. Walk boldly in my reality. Live in a way that others see me in you when your life changes. Stand on the rock that can't be moved, my word, my promises, my eternal fact, and say that God's word goes beyond tradition. My beloved child, I have given you a family of your own, a valuable gift from my hands. I see the love in your heart and the hopes you have for your children, your spouse, and the other people I have put in your care. You want to guide them well and in my ways, but sometimes the weight of responsibility feels heavy. Do not carry it alone, I am with you. I have asked you to build your house on my words. Let my word be the lamp that shines in your family's path. Teach your children to love me, believe me, and walk in my truth when you feel unfit. Remember that I am the one who gives you strength. When you are tired, remember that my strength is made perfect in a weakness. Being a parent isn't always about being perfect. It's about being faithful. Love your kids the way I have loved you, with patience, kindness, and beauty. Correct them with understanding, but always with love. Show them what it means to seek me in everything, and they will never leave it. Religious seeds planted today will bear fruit in their lives for many generations to come. People who feel like they've failed or who have kids who aren't listening should not give up hope. I am still writing their story. Keep praying, keep believing, and keep my promises. No heart is too far away from me. I am the God of recovery, and I will bring them home. Your family and friends are a promise that I love you. Value their company, love them right, and agree that I work all year round. God is the center of my family. If you read this, I'm the Lord, the one who becomes, the one who is, and the one who will come. I am unchanging, eternal, and full of glory. Everything else in the world may change, but I stay the same. My love never fails, my reality never shifts, and my strength has no limits. I love every act of kindness, every moment of grace, and every breath of mercy that comes from me. I don't love like the arena loves. My love is natural, unwavering, and eternal. You can't earn it or lose it. It's always yours. I am reality. There is no lying, darkness, or doubt in me. What I say is fact. What I promise can't be broken, and what I do is right. In a world full of lies, I am the inspiration to keep going. Stay true to my reality, and you will never be shaken. I am both justice and mercy, strength and peace. I am your writer, your father, your defender, and your redeemer. I am everything you want, and I will never leave you or forsake you. You come back to me, recognize me, and believe in who I am, because I am love and truth, and am always with you. God is love and truth, my beloved. Him the Lord, and I no longer trade. I have been the same since the beginning of time. The world changes, people change, and events rise and fall. But I stay the same. I am your rock, your foundation, your unshakable safe haven. I am love eternal, unfailing, and unconditional. No matter what you've done, my love for you does not waver. I don't love you based on your performance, but because you are mine. I made you, I named you, and I will never leave you. I am reliable even when others let you down, when promises are broken, and when the world lets you down. I stay true. Everything I say will come true. My plans for you are good, my functions will stand, and my hand will never leave you. I am all-powerful. Nothing is too difficult for me. No mountain is too high, no hurricane too strong, and no war too hard. I made the heavens and the earth, but I care for you. Unbelievably, I understand every aspect of your life, encompassing your desires, necessities, and concerns. Am running to meet your needs. I am merciful. I don't give you what you deserve. I give you grace. My mercy renews every morning. No mistake is too big or sin too deep for me to forgive. Bring your broken heart to me, and I will heal you. I'm sovereign even when you don't understand and even when life seems unfair. Anything that occurs is within my control, and I have the ability to transform the enemy's intended harm to your advantage, as I am not a traitor. You can agree with me when you're scared. Lean on me when you're tired, and find comfort in me when you're lost. Am the same yesterday, today, and always kind. I agree with God's unchanging nature, my child. Do you know the power of your story? The enemy wants to silence you by making you believe that your past makes you unworthy. But I tell you today that your testimony is a weapon. You have been through trials and storms, but you are still standing, not by your own strength, but by my grace. Every battle you've won, every valley you've walked through, and every mountain you've conquered is proof of my faithfulness. Don't keep it to yourself. There are people around you who want to know that I'm real and that I'm a God who heals, restores, and delivers. Your story isn't just for you when you talk about my goodness. It's also for them. When you talk about what I've done, chains are broken, people's religion rises, and the enemy loses his hold. Did I not just now tell you that they beat him with the blood of the Lamb and the word of their testimony? Revelation 12:11 says that your testimony has power because it is proof of my hand in your life. Don't be ashamed of where you've been. I have saved you, made you new, and turned your pain into a cause. Speak out loud, because when you talk about my works, you shine my light into the darkness. Go and find balance. What I have done in someone's leap forward is the opposite of your testimony kind. I speak out loud about God's goodness.